It's time for Evanston Sports Live on MyLocalRadio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Red Devil Sports are brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uinta County School District No. 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College Evanston Campus, and Uinta BOCES No. 1, Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, the Come On in Casper, and T7 Propane. Now let's head to the booth with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Riverton High School side of the 2024 Strandingham Basketball Tournament, where the Evanston Red Devils will open up day 2 of the new season against the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds. East, of course, a great team, no matter which way you cut it, whether it's the boys or the girls. But Evanston start off the season with some exciting moments yesterday, and we'll talk about it right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
And we welcome you to Riverton High School, site of the 2024 Stranning Basketball Classic Tournament happening here this weekend. Evanston Red Devils take on the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds. Evanston got off to a roaring start, both in the boys and the girls, as the girls come away with an opening day victory over Star Valley, 39-36 the final score. Evanston led by Kieran Simmons in that effort. Also had 5 from Emma Lonsway, 6 from Maddie Brown, and 4 from Violet Cook, as well as 6 from Chesney Mackey and from Cassie Barker, and 6 from Emmy Fessler. For the boys yesterday, they got off to a roaring start themselves, outscoring Star Valley 16-4 in the first quarter, 17-11 in the second quarter, on their way to a 54-45 win. Riker Lynn paces the Red Devils with 18 points. You got 2 from Jordan Mendez. They were big free throws. 7 from Brooke Searle, 6 from Clayton Cook, and 12 from Brenner Lim, who has come out firing in this first game. Now we'll see what happens against this Cheyenne East squad. Cheyenne East, they are, any which way you look at it, they are a great basketball program, great team. They've got state championships recently in both the boys and the girls. So it's very interesting, this matchup. Cheyenne East right now, one of the top teams on the girls' side in the Wild Preps Coaches and Media preseason rankings. As over in the My Local Radio chat room, we got Caden Fry popping in, say hello. Great night to watch some Red Devil basketball from 1,000 miles away. Thank you so much for broadcasting games today. And as always, go Big Red. Caden, friend of the broadcast, and happy to be spending this time with you. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the girls varsity game that's about to get started here, and the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds and the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Well, last time these two teams matched up, they don't see each other often. Lately, it's been about an average of once a year, but the last time these two teams matched up was on December 9th, so almost just over a year ago, and Cheyenne East won that one 57-38. Matter of fact, Cheyenne East, dating back to 2006, December 8th of 2006, holds the series record, 18 wins to 4 wins for Evanston. Cheyenne East has won the last, wow, that's a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games in a row. Evanston, last time they beat them was December 16th, 2010. 45-40 was the final score on that day. That's what it looks like here at Riverton High School. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have our Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight with one of the stars on the boys team yesterday, Mr. Clayton Cook. We'll have it right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
When you need a plumber, call the one you can count on. Brad Kopp with Panda Plumbing. Fast quality, reliable service at competitive prices. When you need a plumber, call Panda Plumbing. I'm the plumber you can count on. Panda Plumbing, 307-258-1450.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to another edition of Aspen Cinema's Red Devil Spotlight, here with senior on the basketball team and the football team, and he's really kind of all over the place, Mr. Clayton Cook. Clayton, first question for you. You're going out on the floor with really a bunch of guys that you've been with since you were sophomores on this varsity team. What's it like to think about now you guys are the seniors? This is the year that everything's been kind of building towards.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been thinking about that. We've been playing since like a long time, like since elementary school. And so it's just the thought of them being with my guys. So I'm really excited about. It'll be good.
What makes you the most excited about this group? Not just the seniors, but also the younger guys that are coming up.
Mostly just like the friendship that we've had, because like we're all in the same grade, so we all know each other really well. And so I'm just really excited to play with my boys, my main boys.
Last year, you guys made it to the state tournament. What was that like to kind of get that experience off of the checklist? And now you guys are looking for bigger and better things.
Yeah, that was a crazy experience. That was the first time I've ever been to state for something. So it was super fun. Now we're just we're reaching to get back there and make some noise this time. I'm excited.
What's the offseason been like this year? Has there been any difference from years past where you feel like something special could be brewing?
Oh, yeah. Well, this offseason we ran a little, we switched up our offense a lot, and I thought it was really good. So just in those summer camps and all the things that we did, and it looked really good. So we'll see how that implements in the conference play and stuff.
You guys are pretty loaded with seniors, and you got a lot of talent and a lot of experience. Talk to me about kind of the things that this senior class is teaching towards those younger guys in those other grades, as they are a little bit in a different spot than you guys with your Red Devil basketball journey.
Well, we had a lot more varsity experience than I think these younger guys have, and so I think just pushing them and seeing and them like watching us at practice and seeing what we do, I think that's really implementing. And then we hang out with them out of practice, even all the younger guys. Like we all go to McDonald's and stuff, go party it up. So we're teaching them friendship too.
Partying it up at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That sounds like a blast. Talk to me real quick about this weekend. You guys open up the season with the tournament in Riverton. You've got Star Valley, which is a conference rival. Then you got two of the top teams in the state in East and Central. How are you guys feeling about those matchups?
I'm excited. I'm really excited. This will it'll prove what we got, because they're like three of the top 5 ranked teams of the state. So I'm just really excited to see if we can make some noise, which I think we can.
That is Clayton Cook. He is a senior on the basketball team and the football team. Again, just kind of all over the place. Clayton, one more question for you. This is, of course, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. So what's been your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately?
Moana 2.
What'd you like about that one?
It was really fun. I already liked the first Moana, and the second one, I'm just glad they brought it back.
Nice. Well, Clayton, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this season. Excited to see you do your thing out there. It's been fun watching you the last few years, and get one more. We're excited. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to say thank you for the interview. And thanks for Aspen Cinemas for sponsoring.
Welcome to another edition. And a big thank you to Clayton Cook for joining us on our Red Devil Spotlight, sponsored by Aspen Cinemas. Inviting you now to get your tickets to Sonic 3. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails reunite to battle Shadow, a mysterious new enemy with powers unlike anything they faced before. With their abilities outmatched in every way, they seek out an unlikely alliance to stop Shadow and protect the planet. That is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, opening December 20th. But you can get your tickets now at Aspen Cinemas by scanning the QR code on the graphic or visiting their website, aspencinemas.com. We're going to step aside. We come back. We will have our pregame coach show brought to you by Ellingford Brothers on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callus Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callus Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Just around 20 minutes until tip-off. We're between Evanston and Cheyenne East, as we will have our Ellingford Brothers pregame coach show with Coach Roy Barker right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving, because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
For some reason, we're having some technical difficulties with the audio for Coach Roy Barker. We're going to try to get that going again. Just give us 1 second. But, yeah, give us 1 second, and we should be able to have that going right now. So here is that interview with Coach Roy Barker. The rest of the week. This week is you got to win, so you guys know baby. What you're able to do. Now you can kind of focus on. I mean, of course, you're going to try to win every game, but now it's now just focused on getting better now.
It's a process, but there is some pressure there. There's some feelings there, right? So hopefully we can overcome some of that.
What can you say about just Kiernan Simmons? I mean, we had her at the Red Devil Spotlight. Great day to have her. She goes for 10 points, but it was one of those deals where, 10 points may not be eye-popping, but it was the quality of the time she showed up.
Well, what they were doing is they're playing behind us on the post. And so we just kept running our sets, getting on the cross screen, coming across, and she should have had 15, 16 points, honestly. We missed Cassie a couple times coming across, and Annalee missed so I think the posts were getting involved where we needed to be. And then we had a couple little out-of-bounds sets that we ran for her. Put her to the free throw line once. She made a little baby hook right there at the half. So that was really nice, and she executed those well.
All right, last thing. We're going to give people a bit of a peek behind the curtain. So you forgot your bag in Evanston this morning. And I don't know. I mean, you forgot your bag, and you guys came out with the win.
I'm not going to look like this every game. I'm going to have to go to Walmart and buy a pair of pants that don't fit. So, yeah, this is not my usual attire, that's for sure. But I appreciate Derek Cater and Chelsea Pace took care of me, and if not, Coach Fessler was going to bring him up tomorrow for me. So
awesome. Well, that is Coach Roy Barker of the victorious Evanston Lady Red Devils. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you tomorrow. Anything else to wrap it up?
Welcome. Hey, thanks for everybody back home, and good luck to the boys.
That's going to do it for our halftime show, brought to you by. Big thank you to Coach Roy Barker for joining us on our pregame show as the Red Devils get ready to take on the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds. About 13 and a half minutes until we get started. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our pregame slice, or excuse me, our keys to the game. Brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com. That was the Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com. and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
It's time for our Cowboy State Realty Keys of the Game, brought to you by our friends at Cowboy State Realty. Key number one, it's going to be grow from the W. The Red Devils start the season 1-0, getting that first win, a big 36-39 victory over Star Valley. Now they take on a Cheyenne East team that is, if you were playing a video game, it would be pretty much the next level. Now you're hitting that so-called boss level, I guess you can say. But Cheyenne East, they come in as one of the top teams in the state. Of course, they are the top team in the state. They beat Jackson 69-23 yesterday. Cheyenne East comes in number one in the Wild Preps coaches and media poll. And this is a great opportunity for the Evanston Red Devils to grow from the W. Next one is going to be get yourself a fast start. That is going to be vital for the Lady Red Devils here this afternoon, morning, whatever you'd like to call it, because it was that fast start. It was not a flying start out of the gates that set them up for success against Star Valley, but it was how they settled in that first quarter, and then they started playing some great defense, specifically at the end of that first quarter. I can't talk about how it's going to be one of those kind of just you look at the stat line and it's a blip in the stat lines, but that steal and layup that was ended up being a foul by Braylon Morrison at the very end of the first quarter, that set up all the momentum for the Lady Red Devils to kind of take this game. And when you look at the numbers, here's what happened. They were outscored 11-7 in the first quarter, and then they outscored Star Valley the rest of the way. They outscored them 10-5 in the second quarter, outscored them 12-1, 2-3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the 12 to 11 in the third quarter, and then 10-9 in the fourth quarter. It's all about how you start things here for the Evanston Lady Red Devils. 7 minutes away from the start of this one, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our lineups, our tip-off, and a bonus interview. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapists can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Hey, it's Hunter here with Les Schwab. Just want to let you know we have America's Best Tire Warranty. It's now available at all Les Schwab Tire Centers. It includes our no-hassle road hazard protection, free tire maintenance, and a 60-day ride satisfaction guarantee included for free. Come visit us at Les Schwab Tire Centers today at 157 Bear River Drive in Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Five minutes till the start, and we got a bonus interview. Here is a conversation we had as part of a Red Devil Spotlight we had on Kiernan Simmons, and here's that interview.
Welcome to our first edition of the winter season of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. Joined now via Zoom by Kiernan Simmons. She's a senior. She's the only senior on the girls basketball team this year. Kiernan, thank you so much for joining us. First question for you. Last year, you guys were really starting to kind of find your rhythm towards the end of the season. How excited are you guys to kind of be back to work and get back on the floor for this season?
Yeah, I'm really excited. We have almost the exact same team as last year, and I think we made some good team bonding and everything, and I think it'll go good.
Talk to me about that team bonding a little bit. What'd you guys do in the off season to kind of have that team bonding?
Yeah, so we went to camps and we had weightlifting over the summer every morning, 6 a.m. We've all kind of hung out too. We're a pretty close friend group as well. So just a bunch of that, basketball and outside of basketball.
What is something about this group of girls that in your mind makes you guys very unique?
I think since we had such a young group last year that we've grown even closer, that a lot of us have spent a ton of time together and we know each other's personality and how we play.
You're the lone senior. You mentioned it's a really young group. Again, you're the lone senior, so naturally you're kind of that senior leadership. You're one of the leaders on this team. Who are some other girls that you kind of rely on to provide some leadership, even though they are younger?
Definitely Braylon and Emma. They're both team captains. It's us three for co-captains, and I think they pull up to the leadership role really well.
What are some things you're hoping to accomplish in your senior season on the basketball court, maybe outside the basketball court in the classroom? What are some things you're hoping to accomplish this year?
I think I want a great team atmosphere and everything. I want very positive, good mindsets in everyone, and I want us to consistently work hard on the court and off of it.
Kieran, I got one last question for you. Of course, this is Red Devil Spotlight brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. So what's been your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately?
I would say Moana 2. I really liked the first one, and the second one was good too.
That was a fun one. Again, that is Kieran Simmons. She's a senior on the girls basketball team. Kieran, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this year. Can't wait to see you guys out on the floor and doing your thing. Anything else for to wrap it up?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Big thank you to Kieran Simmons for joining us on our pregame show. And of course, our pregame show today brought to you by our friends at Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Well, less than 2 minutes away. Let's go ahead and get started with our introduction to the 2024-2025 Evanston Lady Red Devils. And it's brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires.
Hi, I'm Kieran Simmons. I'm a post and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Emmy Fessler. I'm a junior and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Maddie Brown. I'm a junior and I play guard.
I'm Cassie Barker. I'm a sophomore and I play post.
Hi, I'm Braylon Morrison. I'm a junior and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Emma Lonsway. I'm a junior and I'm a point guard.
Hi, my name's Chesney Mackey. I'm a junior and I'm a guard.
Hi, my name's Violet Cook and I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
My name's Dana Kohler. I'm a junior and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Evie Stahl. I'm a junior and I'm a post guard.
Hi, I'm Annalie West. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post. Thanks for watching.
That is our team intro brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires. As we'll go ahead and get that camera set up for the clock. There we go. As we put 8 minutes and zeros on the T7 propane scoreboard. As we await for the starting lineup presented by our friends at Les Schwab Tires.
Good afternoon.
As this is the first game of the tournament, so we may even have the day of the tournament, so we may even have a national anthem to play for you. So Evanston and the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds get ready to show down. Evanston in their red uniforms, white numerals. And they're not going to do national anthem, so red uniforms, white numerals. Actually, looks like we are going to get a national anthem. We have an Evanston player. Ashton Green from Evanston just volunteered to come and sing the national anthem. So we'll go radio silent for our national anthem. Ashton Green comes from behind me where she's actually running the camera, volunteers to sing the national anthem, and knocks it out of the park. So let's see if that's a good sign for the Evanston Red Devils. I like it. Starting lineup, of course, presented by Les Schwab Tires. Starting lineup for the Evanston Red Devils. Number 2, the junior Emma Lonsway. Number 4, Maddie Brown. Number 33, Cassie Barker. Number 42, Emmy Fessler. And number 51, the senior, Kiernan Simmons. Evanston Red Devils coached by Roy Barker. Now for the starting lineup for the East Thunderbirds. Number 12, Peyton Perea. Number 14, Cashlyn Hawes. Number 20, wow, the numbers they gave me do not match what we have here. Taylor Schaefer, number 25, Jade Brown, and number 33, Peyton Hall. So Cashlyn Hawes is number 14, not number 11. So that's something we're going to have to kind of contend with a little bit. As we get set here, Evanston on the right in the red. Cheyenne East on the left in the white with the baby blue trim. What? You guys just switching off for the games? Yeah, we just switched. Okay, I was like, what? All right. Jade Brown and Cassie Barker at the center for the tip-off, won by the Thunderbirds. Taking it is Hall. Going left to right, now goes towards the right side. Hands it off to Perea. Back over to Brown. Pass over towards the right side. Thought about a shot. Good job by the Evanston defense trying to make a hard shot, and it's stolen in the paint by Simmons. Lonsway takes up the court, and it's immediately stolen back by Cheyenne East. Going up and putting up the quick layup is Peyton Hall. 2-0 Cheyenne East on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Red Devils trying to break the pressure as they are seeing it from Star Valley right now, and a step on the line on Evanston on that near sideline. 2-0 Cheyenne East on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Inbounds to Hall. She'll bring it forward, pass towards the right side, lobs it in to Brown in the lane, puts the layup up, short, gets her own rebound. That one's too long, and the attempted by Hawes results in a shooting foul from the far side of the paint. So Cashlyn Hawes will go to the free throw line. First one is up, and it is just a touch too hard off that baseline. Two nothing, Cheyenne East. Hawes puts it up, and that one's short. Rebound is brought in by Star Valley's Schaefer. And they cause a tie-up, possession arrow. Or excuse me, not Star Valley, Cheyenne East Schaefer. They cause a tie-up, possession arrow, Cheyenne East. Inbounds to Barker, gets it back over to Fessler. Or excuse me, possession arrow was Evanston. Brown goes to the left side. She's pushed by Hawes, excuse me. And that'll be the first foul on the Thunderbirds. Lonsway to inbound it. At the baseline, gets it over to Barker, takes it to the near side of the key, about 6 out, and it's short. Tried to get her own rebound back, but it's out of bounds off of the Red Devils. Lob pass to Hawes inside the lane, easy bucket for the Thunderbirds as Hawes makes it 4-0. Cheyenne East here in the opening quarter. 6 minutes, 41 seconds to play here in the start. Fessler inbounds to Brown after the out of bounds on Cheyenne East. Brown being covered hard by Hall. Now kicks it out towards Fessler on the right side. Crossover dribble, now leaves it for Lonsway in the far elbow. Simmons now gets it over to Fessler, quickly dishes it to Brown. She's holding with Hall on defense. Gets it over to Simmons at the top. She was open, but she flicks it out to Fessler on the right wing. Bounce pass on the far block. And it's going to be a wrap-up, tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Cheyenne East. Annalie West to the scorer's table for the Red Devils. She'll come in for Simmons. Inbound for the Thunderbirds. Hall brings it forward again. Cheyenne East, number 1 on the first Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll. Gets it over to Brown. Left block jumper is good. And Cheyenne East strikes with a 6-0 start on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Puts on the pressure to the Red Devils, but Evanston's able to successfully get it over the timeline. Lonsway at the top of the arc. Now goes Brown. Bounce pass to the near block to West, and she puts the shot up too far. Goes out of bounds off of Cheyenne East, off the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Inbound by Lonsway goes to Barker. Back to Fessler at the top. Brown looking for Lonsway, poked away by Cheyenne East. One end to the other and loses control of the basketball as it was poked from behind her at the baseline. Looked like Hall. Check that was Haas who will do the inbound play. Gets it over to Hall in the near corner, finds Haas in the paint. Back over, straightaway 3 from Perea. Bounces high off the baseline. Rebound brought in by Cheyenne East. They'll go to Perea. This time she drives into the paint. Right side 3 from Hall. Off the top of the rim, the top of the backboard, and out of play. 6-0 Cheyenne East on the T7 Propane scoreboard, as Simmons will come in for Barker. Violet Cook to inbound for the Red Devils. As Jade Brown will come take a break as well. Inbound play to the by the Red Devils. And they're able to break the press. Finds a wide open Annalie West in the lane. Bounce pass inside to Kiernan Simmons. Pretty bucket. And the Red Devils get their first one courtesy of Simmons. 6-2 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Bringing it forward, Hall. In between the circles, now goes left side to Fonseca, who's checked into the game. Braylon Morrison and Maddie Brown at the scorer's table for the Red Devils. Hall at the top, takes a dribble to the right hand, back over to Fonseca. Left side, thought about a 3, instead shut down by Simmons. Cross-court pass, right side, pass inside the lane to Haas, and she's fouled in the paint around the near block by West. Second foul on Evanston. First one on Annalie. Lonsway and Fessler come out as Brown and Morrison come in. Inbound play at the baseline for Cheyenne East. Finds Hall at the top. Thought about a 3 instead. Drives into the lane. Kicks it over. Right side. Fonseca called for a travel as she started in the wing on the near side, but took an extra step going into the arc. Red Devil basketball. Inbound at the corner on the near side. Get it over to Brown as full court pressure coming from Cheyenne East. The pass from Cook deflected by Schaefer into the Red Devil bench. So an inbound play again for Cook. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brown brings it forward. Goes across the center line with Hall in tow. Pass over to Morrison on the right side. Lob pass finds Simmons on the right block, and we're going to get a wrap-up as going down to try to get the ball was Haas. She got hands on it. Possession arrow stays with Evanston. Here comes Brown and Maylee Cruz into the game for Cheyenne East. Inbound by Cook, looking for Simmons, taken by Brown. One end to the other, goes into the lane, puts layup up, blocking foul on Morrison, who tried to get there to get her feet set. but unfortunately just a second late, it looks like, as that'll send Jade Brown to the free throw line with 3:57 remaining in the first. Red Devils trail the Thunderbirds by 4 as Brown misses the first one. 6-2 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 3:57 left in the first. Brown puts the shot up, and that one too hard. Pulled in by Simmons. Quickly gets it over to Brown as they make her make a mistake, as right there was Cruz to force Brown to dribble it on the sideline. Turnover to Cheyenne East. Schaefer inbounds to Cruz at the top. Right-hand dribble, now crosses over in between the legs, kicks it over on the left side to Fonseca. Long pass over to Hall. Hall at the top, passes back to Cruz. Hall again moving around the outside as Evanston's trying to lock them outside from the easy shot. Forces a 3-ball from the right side from Hall, no good. Rebound is brought in by Schaefer, and that is good. 8-2 Cheyenne East. Red Devils get the ball quickly across the timeline. Hand off to Cook, who puts up a layup from the right side of the key and draws the foul. And Violet Cook will go to the free throw line. She'll get 2 and a chance to make this a 4-point game with 3:17 left in the first. First one from Cook is just off the back iron, too hard. Chugging in for Cheyenne East, it is Hawes and number 10. Don't have a number 10, so we'll look that up real quick. Emily Phelps. Next one from Cook is up and in, so she goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line, and it's a 5-point game. Hall brings it forward for Cheyenne East, gets it over to Phelps on the right side. Hall way deep, nowhere to take a shot. Instead, they're going to move the ball around the outside. 3:03 remaining here in the first quarter. Gets it over to Phelps on the right side. Calling for it was Cruz, and instead they'll go inside to Brown in the paint. She gets the ball, falling away after taking contact, puts up a shot, and draws the shooting foul. It's the push on Violet Cook, as that'll send Jade Brown back to the free throw line. 0 for 2 so far today from the charity stripe. First one is up, and that one spins around and circles the dream and then drops in. 9-3 Cheyenne East here with under 3 minutes in the first. Puts the shot up, and that one just a touch too hard. Pulled in by Cruz. Gets it back to Brown inside the paint. Going for the rebound was Cook, and she will take the contact. And the ball goes back to Evanston on the inbound play. Inbound to Fessler, but it's a bad pass tipped away by Phelps. Ball's down on the ground, and it's a scrum for it, won by Cheyenne East. Gets it over to Brown, far block, layup up and in. 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Full court pressure put on by East, as a good job by Alonzo. She immediately gets the inbound play. Phelps all over her, so she lets Phelps kind of bop the ball out of bounds. Inbound play coming up for Evanston, 2:27 remaining in the first. Lonsway trapped on the wrong side of the timeline, gets it to Brown, who gets it across the timeline, sends it forward to Fessler at the baseline. And does she stay in? No. She tried to stay in or bounce it off of Cheyenne East. Neither one of them worked, and it's going to be Cheyenne East basketball. Inbound by Peyton Hall to Cruz. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Cross pass over to Hall on the right side, back to Cruz at the top. Phelps on the left. Finds Hawes at the far block. She dribbles back out to the wing, and now it's Hall on the right wing for 3. Way over the net. Pulled in by the Thunderbirds as they'll pass inside the lane, try to get to Brown, broken up by Evanston, but Cheyenne East comes up with it again, ripped away on the layup attempt by Evanston, and the Red Devils keep it. Cook on the far block. Gets it out to Fessler, wide open straightaway three is good. Emmy Fessler with the 3 ball makes it a 5-point game. 1 minute, 25 seconds. Trying to settle into this game much like what they did in that first game against Star Valley. Hall at the top. If you can get a turnover and a bucket here, you're putting yourself in almost the exact same spot you were in at the first quarter yesterday against the Braves. Pass inside to Hawes, and they got the turnover. No, they didn't. Looked like it went off of Hawes untouched, but they're going to judge that a Red Devil did touch it at the last minute. As Hall will inbound it that is Phelps will inbound it for the Thunderbirds. Goes over to Hawes, off her fingertips, picked up by Fessler. Red Devils down by 5, passes over to Brown. Hands off to Lonsway on the right side. Basketball's down on the ground, but Lonsway is able to keep it. Timeout called by Roy Barker, and we'll take it as well. Cheyenne East, the number 1 team in the state, leads Evanston 11-6 on the T7 Propane scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Inbound play coming up for the Red Devils at the baseline. 5-point lead for Cheyenne East with 51.9 seconds remaining in the first. Brown gets it over to Morrison, who bounces it out to Fessler. 49 seconds. Trying to figure out where to go. Goes Morrison on the right side. Looking for Fessler. Ball is broken up. Ball's loose, picked up by Cheyenne East. Taking it the other way. It's going to be Hall. One end to the other. Drops in the layup. As Hall with 4 in the first. Red Devils down by 7. Barker drives in the lane, puts up the shot. Looked like she was trying to get some kind of contact. Didn't happen. East takes it one end to the other, goes right side. Phelps to the free throw line, dishes it back out to Brown. As she'll put up the fadeaway, and that one's short, and that's the end of the first quarter. So one down, it is Cheyenne East 13, Evanston 6 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at t7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for. The great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. And 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Second quarter action gets started as there's a missed shot from East, and then Evanston goes off of them for the rebound. Inbound to Brown for Cheyenne East. Left side Hall in the corner. Back to Brown. In that first quarter, Evanston outscored 13-6 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Cheyenne East 2 of 6 from the charity stripe. Evanston 1 of 2 for the Red Devils. Brown, jump shot from the free throw line, well short and out of play. Evanston basketball. Cheyenne East led so far by Jade Brown with 6 points. And Evanston led by Emmy Fessler with 3. Fessler to inbound it for the Red Devils. Out on the floor for Coach Roy Barker, it's Fessler, Brown, Cook, Simmons, Barker. Evanston still on the wrong side of the timeline, as right now it is a lot of pressure brought by Coach Wessling and the Thunderbirds, and it causes Coach Roy Barker to take a timeout. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
(13-6) Cheyenne East on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Here on the My Local Radio Sports Network, Elan Olliff coming to you live from Riverton High School, site of this opening week tournament. Usually we've been at the Oil City tip-off, but this year we open it up at the Stranigan Basketball Classic Tournament. Evanston with the ball after the inbound play, goes Lonsway at the center logo. Lob pass up high to Simmons, goes off her fingertips, taken away by, looked like Cruz, or Peoria, Perea, excuse me. Brown puts up a shot from about 7 out. It's well short, and the Red Devils pull it in on the bounce. Maddie Brown brings it forward for Evanston. In between the circles, dribbles towards the left side, bounces it over to Barker. At the free throw line, 6:25, Brown covers Barker and now gets it over to Lonsway. Goes for the layup, and she is blocked out of bounds by Schaefer. 13-6 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Nobody have put points up in almost the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Lonsway way up high, taken away by Haas. One end to the other, blocked from behind by Cassie Barker on the shots. Inbound play coming up for Cheyenne East. It'll be taken by Schaefer. Lob pass up high to Cruz. Quickly over to Perea. Brown on the left side, back to Perea at the top. Cruz on the right wing as Chesney Mackey goes to the scores table for Evanston. Schaefer, pass inside to Haas, gets it over to Perea, wide open three in the far near corner. No good, rattled around the rim, pulled in by Maddie Brown of Evanston. Barker will send it back to Maddie after taking it forward, and now she's picked up by Cruz. Fessler on the right wing. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half. Simmons at the top. Passes over to Brown on the left wing. Now back over to Lonsway. holding it at the top in between the paw prints at the top of the arc. Pass over to Simmons. Near block. Yep. Simmons puts up the nice little pop shot, and it is 13-8 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Pass to Jay Brown, finds Haas right under the net, and she's good. Haas with 4 points in this game, 15-8 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lonsway fouled by Brown after the inbound play. It'll be an inbound play at the far line as a trio of Red Devils come in. Cook, Mackey, and West come in for Fessler, Simmons, and Barker. So it's Mackey, Lonsway, Brown, West, and Cook in for the Red Devils. Lonsway across the center line, dribbles towards the right side, gets it back over to Brown on the left wing. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the half. West at the top, now back over to Lonsway, holding it on the wing. Pass inside to the low post to Cook, but she can't control it. It's over the baseline. Back over to the Thunderbirds. Cruz comes forward as Braylon Morrison goes to the scores table for Evanston. Right side, it's Q Fonseca. Goes to Perea, back to Fonseca, right side. 4.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Fonseca on the right side, passes inside to Haas, but she has to chase it down as Evanston bats it away. Settles for a right corner three, and it's good. Haas with a good-looking shot there. And it makes it 18-8. 7 points for Cashlyn Haas. West on the right side goes Lonsway at the top. 4 minutes left in the half. Lonsway left-hand dribble, now switches to the right. Passes over Schaefer, looking for West, and it's off of her fingertips and taken by Haas, but she dribbles on the baseline in the near corner. Red Devil basketball with 3 minutes and 49 seconds for Cheyenne East. Phelps back in for the T-Birds. And Hall. Left corner goes to Maddie Brown, but it's taken away by Haas for Cheyenne East. Hall at the top goes left side Phelps. 3 minutes, 41 seconds. Fonseca at the free throw line, dishes back out to Cruz. Hall straight away, and now trying to find a shot inside for Haas, and they can get it inside to her, but she's fouled down on the ground. First foul on the Red Devils, and it's coming against Chesney Mackey. Inbound over to Haas at the top of the arc. She loses the basketball, dribbling in, picked up by Mackey. Maddie Brown across the center line. She's the only player with the last name Brown on the court. On the right side, Balkin for Mackey, and it's off of her fingertips, brought in by Fonseca. Back over towards the right side, Hall, right wing three, too short. Rebound is brought in by a combination of West and Brown. West gets the ball, and she's fouled. Here comes Kiernan Simmons and Emmy Fessler for Maddie Brown and Braylon Morrison. Fessler inbounds to Cook. Back over to Emmy on the right side, covered by Phelps. And now Fessler, they got to get it over quickly, but they lose the basketball, heading out of bounds. And that is off of Evanston over the far sideline. Emma Lonsway into the game for the Red Devils. She'll come in for West. So it's Emmy Fessler, Emma Lonsway, Violet Cook, Kiernan Simmons, and Chesney Mackey on the floor for Coach Roy Barker. Bounce pass over to Fonseca for Cheyenne East. Left side wing three for Phelps. Left short. Pulled in by Simmons. She'll bounce it out to Lonsway. She turns on the speed. Wide open. Violet Cook goes for the layup and finishes it. (18-10) on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Cruz at the top. Gets it over towards the left side. Now dribbles in towards the right wing. It's going to be Hall, and she is fouled by Simmons. Blocking foul. That'll be the third one on Evanston. First one on Kiernan. Inbound is an inbound play off the back of Chesney Mackey, brought back in by Hall. Gets it over, and a travel call on Cheyenne East as they tried to pass it out to Phelps, but the travel. So a little bit of a trickery by Cheyenne East as that inbound play was Phelps just bouncing it off the back of Mackey, right back to herself, as the Red Devils get the inbound play due to the travel by Cheyenne East. Lonsway across this timeline. Gets a big block from Fessler. Huge screen from Fessler, and Q Fonseca ran right into it, knocked down Fessler, and that's going to be the third foul on Cheyenne East. Inbound to Kiernan Simmons. Goes one-on-one with Perea. In and out. Rebound by Perea. Sends it forward to Hall. Hall goes one end to the other. Left block layup. Off the glass and in. 10-point lead for Cheyenne East. They've outscored Evanston 7-4 on the T7 Propane scoreboard with 98 seconds left in the half. Fessler on the left wing gets it back out to Lonsway in between the circles. Retreating back towards the timeline with Fonseca in tow. Bounce pass over to Cook on the right side. 1:24 left in the half. Back over to Lonsway. 19-foot jumper from the left wing. No good. Pulled in by Cheyenne East. Fonseca takes it to the right wing. Now back over to the top of the arc. It's Hall. 67 seconds left. Defense chant coming from the Evanston bench and Evanston boys team. Bad pass by Cheyenne East over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Chesney Mackey and Violet Cook come out. Cassie Barker and Maddie Brown back in for the Red Devils. Inbound to Lonsway with a minute left in the half. 10-point lead for Cheyenne East. Lonsway across the center line. Does a good job putting on the brakes now. Bounces it out to Brown on the left wing. Finds Barker at the top of the arc. Lonsway, right side, 19-foot jumper. This one off the front of the iron, rolls around and down into the arms of Perea. Lob pass right side, looking for Hall. Great coverage by Cassie Barker, and instead it's going to be a blocking foul as Hall goes from the near corner, charges into the paint, and unfortunately Kiernan Simmons for the Red Devils couldn't get her feet settled in time. Sends Peyton Hall to the free throw line for the first time today. Currently on the docket with 6 points with 30 seconds left in the first half. Invite you to stick around for our halftime show brought to you by Unitime Vision, as that first one is good, as we'll have our interview that was played in the post-game show yesterday with Coach Rob Watsaba to get you set for the boys game. After that big 9-point victory over Cheyenne East, as Peyton Hall goes 2 for 2, 22-10 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 27 seconds left. Lonsway goes across the center line, dribbles towards the far block, and there's a blocking foul off ball on Evanston. It's going to be Cassie Barker who's assessed with it. .22 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hall takes it one end to the other, gets it over to Vasquez, who's now into the game. Right side, it is Hall, and she dribbles the ball off of an Evanston Red Devil player. She's going out of bounds across the baseline. 10 seconds left in the half. Gets it over to Fonseca, draws the foul and one from the far block. 24-10 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 8.8 seconds remaining as the foul comes against Emmy. It's the second one for Fessler as that one goes through. Red Devils down by 15 with 7 seconds left as Brown is fouled by Vasquez. So an inbound play in front of the Red Devil bench. 4 fouls on Cheyenne East, 5 on Evanston. Goes over to Lonsway. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Lonsway gets it over to Barker. Gets the shot off in time. It's good. Beats the buzzer for Cassie Barker. She puts it up from the far block. So halfway home at Cheyenne East, 25, Evanston 12. We'll be right back with our halftime show brought to you by UNTI Envision on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
What is Uintah BOCES number 1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uintah BOCES number 1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
The picture of our eyes arrived. I want to see it. Dad, can you tell me whose eyes are whose?
Yep, your eye's the bottom green one and hers is the top green one. In addition to easily observable differences in eyes, there are also variations in how our eyes view the world. Some of this has to do with our posture. At a conference earlier this year, our staff used a new device that provided customized measurements for glasses, taking into account a person's typical stance. Check it out the next time you want glasses that are uniquely fit to you. UNTI Envision, where our vision is to improve yours.
Time for our first half highlights. Your score at the half at Cheyenne East 27, Evanston 12. Cheyenne East puts up 13 points in the first, Evanston 6, and Cheyenne East 12 points in the second, Evanston 6. Cheyenne East has 3 from Q Fonseca, 2 from Taylor Schaefer, 6 from Jade Brown, 7 from Cashlyn Hall, and Peyton Hall leads the Thunderbirds with 8. For the Red Devils, 3 for Violet Cook, 2 for Cassie Barker, 3 from Emmy Fessler, and 4 from Kiernan Simmons. Right now, 5 of 8 from the charity stripe for the Thunderbirds, and Evanston has gotten to the line 1 time, and they went 1 of 2. That is your first half highlights on our UNTI Envision halftime show. UNTI Envision, where our vision is to improve yours. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll play that interview we had with Coach Rob Watsabaugh yesterday at the end of that exciting 9-point victory for the Red Devils over Star Valley to open up the season on our Ellingford Brothers pregame coach show. To get you set for the boys game, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game.
I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcoming in to the broadcast booth, coach for the victorious Evanston Red Devils, Mr. Rob Watsabah. We get him set up here. And once we get him wired in. Coach, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right, Coach, you saw what the girls did, and did that kind of light a fire under you guys, like thinking, hey, we got to complete the sweep now?
Yeah, it was great to watch those girls come out, and they competed. They did a lot of good things. You can see the improvement in what they've done in the off season, which is awesome. You know, showing their work pay off, and kind of set the tone for the night for us being on the road. It's great to watch the Evanston Red Devils win in anything, or compete in anything. So super happy for them, and it kind of helped us, give us a little bit to come out to start the game.
Last time you guys played Star Valley, you guys had a 10-point lead going into the third quarter, and then it kind of slipped away last season. This year, it looked like they were starting to gain some momentum, and there were timeouts, there were conversations. What was said to kind of keep the boys focused to make sure that you guys were able to finish the job tonight?
Yeah, just understanding what was working for us, and we have to get back to that. Or whatever's working for us defensively, communicating, all being on the same page. And we missed a few of those. Understanding, what we have to do offensively, defensively, and specials underneath, out of bounds, and free throws, knocking them in. So good to see the growth in that with our boys, and not let that lead disappear and become a deficit.
You mentioned free throw shooting. That seemed to be a strength of you guys tonight. I have you for 13 of 22 for the night. Of course, you want to get better as the season goes on, but that's pretty good for game number one.
Yeah, getting to the line 22 times is good for us. Our goal is a little bit, the percentage is a little bit higher than that.
Yeah.
But getting to the line is huge for us. Knocking down those free shots. No one can guard you. You got 10 seconds. Step up with confidence and knock them in. So that's great for us to get to the line that many times.
Big thank you to Coach Rob Watsabah for joining us on our Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show to get you set for the boys game and our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show. This ends our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll have the third quarter right after this. Your score at the half in the girls game at Cheyenne East 25, Evanston 12 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On Inn, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On Inn, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On In is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On In.
Just like our Red Devils athletes need breaks to come back and perform at their highest level, our eyes also need breaks. Everyone knows that 20/20 is perfect vision. The 20/20 rule is a great way to help our eyes come back to perform at their highest level. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break from your book, phone, or computer. In addition, it helps to look at something 20 feet away and blink 20 times to help relax your focus and refresh the surface of your eyes. Keep your eyes performing well so you can continue to enjoy watching the Red Devils compete.
When you need your eyes examined, call 307-789-3937. Now blink!
Third quarter about to get started here as Cheyenne East and Evanston get ready. We put 8 minutes on the T7 propane board. 25-12 your score right now on the T7 propane scoreboard. And Evanston with the basketball. Inbounds by Fessler. She'll go to Lonsway. 7:56. Evanston to put up 6 points in each of the 2 quarters in the first half. Going to try to see if they can get going a little bit more. Barker goes into the lane, puts up the layup. That one splashes through. And Cassie Barker trying to get Evanston started on the right foot here on the third quarter. Hall for Cheyenne East. Passes it inside to Hawes. Has 3 Red Devils around her. Perea. Now cross pass back to Schaefer on the right side. Pass back to Hawes. Pass inside to Brown. Back out right corner 3. Schaefer off the base iron. Pulled in by Barker, but she bobbled it a little bit. Is able to bring it in. Lonsway brings it forward across the center line. Back over to Barker on the right wing. 6 minutes, 59 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Lonsway retreating back in between the circles. Gets it over to Fessler on the left wing. Covered by Brown. Now finds Simmons at the top. Lonsway, right wing 3. Yep! Red Devils scoring 5, outscoring Cheyenne East 5-0 so far in this quarter. Hall gets it over to Schaefer on the right side. Pass inside the paint to Brown. Left side 3, Perea, short. Pulled in by Barker. Well, the Red Devils have a chance to make this a 5-point game here if they hit another one of those, or they'll settle for a 6-point game, I'm sure, as well. Simmons at the top. Now goes Lonsway on the left wing. Bounce pass over to Fessler. Straight away, wide open 3, short. Rebound by Jade Brown for Cheyenne East. Gets it over to Schaefer. And there's a foul down low as she tried to drive in. It's going to be against Lonsway on the contact. As now Hall will inbound it for the Thunderbirds. Wide open in the far near corner was Schaefer. Now she circles to the top. Schaefer gets the inbound pass. Passes over to Perea. Right side 3, in and out. Rebound is brought in by Hawes. She tries to put the shot up underneath the hoop and is fouled against Emmy Fessler. That'll send Hawes to the free throw line for the second time today. She's 0 for 2. First one from Cashlyn Hawes, no good. 25-17. Cheyenne East on the T7 propane scoreboard. Next one is up, and it is good. Red Devils down by 9. Tell you what, if you're Evanston and you can keep this a single-digit game against the #1 team in the state, that's something that of course you want the win, but that's something you feel, hey, we're seeing some signs of improvement. As Brown brings it forward, goes across the center line, puts on the brakes, gets it back to Lonsway at the top. Bounce pass over to Brown on the right wing. 5.5 to play here in the third. Simmons covered by Hawes, and she's fouled. First foul on Cheyenne East. And waiting for them to put up the number for Hawes. Third foul on Hawes. Inbound for Maddie Brown of Evanston. Gets it over to Lonsway behind the timeline. Brings it forward with Phelps in tow. Ball poked loose, but Lonsway is able to track it down. She's got in a tough spot in the far sideline. There's a double team, and she's fouled by one of them. Second foul on Cheyenne East. It's going to come against Hall. First one for her. Lonsway will come out, and now here comes Braylon Morrison to take her spot. Cook, inbound pass to Barker. Dribbles past Schaefer, goes for the shot, and she is blocked out of bounds. It'll be an inbound play for the Red Devils. 5:11 here in the third. Cook, inbounds to Simmons as it goes off of her fingertips, trapped down by Maddie Brown, covered by Fonseca. Pass is short, and it's going to be behind the backcourt. Ball is kind of fumbled around, and there's a foul called late on Cheyenne East in the scrum. Comes against Fonseca, and that's the third foul on Cheyenne East. Second one on Fonseca. Violet Cook to inbound it on the wrong side of the timeline for the Red Devils. Goes to Brown, and she takes it across. Has Fonseca in tow. Dribbles towards the left side, and now passes over to Morrison at the top. Goes Cook on the right wing. Dribbles into the elbow, and she's fouled by Hall. Fourth foul on Cheyenne East, and Evanston's going to be in the bonus here fairly quickly. They've only gotten to the free throw line once in this game. That may be changing. Cook with the inbound play. Has to get it off. Goes Morrison on the near corner. Brown at the top of the free throw line. Now back over to Morrison on the right. 4:39 and counting left in the third quarter. Simmons trapped in a triple team. Loses the basketball. Picked up by Cook. And she'll go down to the ground. Ball is loose. Picked up by Fonseca. She gets rid of the ball, but it's taken away by Brown, and she's fouled by Fonseca. Maddie Brown to the free throw line. The third one on Fonseca, as Perea will now come in for Fonseca. Brown to shoot two. It's the first time she goes to the line. Yesterday, she was 2 for 6. First one misses. So I was looking down at my stats, didn't see how it missed, as the next one from Brown is good. 8-point game. Red Devils down 26-18. Back over to Phelps to the free throw line, drives in the lane, gets it back out to Perea, and she loses the ball, and a timeout called by Cheyenne East after she gets it back over on the far sideline. Well, the Red Devils outscoring Cheyenne East 6-1 here in the third quarter, cutting into this lead. It's still Cheyenne East 26, Evanston 18 on the T7 Propane scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Phelps from the left block puts the layup up. That one rattles around, pulled in by Jade Brown for Cheyenne East. Her hook shot is too far from the right block. Gets it over to Hall. She drives into the lane and draws the foul. She's going to take 2 shots, and she is 2 for 2 from the line today. Shot goes up, and it is short. Hits off the front rim and drops down. Maddie Brown picks up her first foul, and it's the 3rd one on Evanston in the quarter, with just over the halfway point as Hall hits that one, and it's back to a 9-point lead for Cheyenne East. 3:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Morrison to inbound it. Goes to Lonsway, and Lonsway turns on the Jets. Gets across the center line, goes into the elbow, kicks it over to Cook in the near corner, bounces it out to Lonsway. Finds Brown at the top. Passes Lonsway in the far corner. Annalie West near block, puts the layup up, well short. Rebound pulled in by Cruz for Cheyenne East. Gets it over towards the right side, Schaefer. Cruz straight away. Now finds Phelps in the near wing. Moving the ball around the outside, Cheyenne East trying to find something. They go with Paray on the inside. Step back by Schaefer. Pass inside the lane intended for Jade Brown. Taken away temporarily by Violet Cook before it's taken back by Cheyenne East, and they commit a double dribble. Red Devil basketball. Braylon Morrison to inbound it. Morrison will inbound it in front of the Cheyenne East bench. Goes over to Lonsway, and it goes off of Phelps and out of play. Morrison with the inbound play again. 3:05. Cheyenne East playing some suffocating defense on the inbound play. They go to Cook to start it off. Tries to take the ball away, and Jade Brown fouls Violet Cook. It'll send her to the free throw line. 1 of 2 for the day. And it's the 3rd one on Jade Brown for Cheyenne East. Schaefer, her rest is short-lived as she's already at the scorer's table. She'll join Emmy Fessler for Evanston. Cook with a chance to make this a 7-point ball game. First one is up and just a little hard. Emma Lonsway will come out. So too does Jade Brown. They're replaced for Evanston is Fessler and, of course, Schaefer for Cheyenne East. 3:01 left here in the 3rd quarter. Cook, well short, and she goes 0 for 2, pulled in by Cheyenne East. Hall, across the center for the Thunderbirds. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Cheyenne East with the basketball, moving it around the outside. Over to Cruz, near wing 3, off the mark, pulled in by, looks like Schaefer, and she's fouled. So Taylor Schaefer will go, nope, doesn't put him in the bonus. That's their 4th one. 2nd one against Annalie West as Maddie Brown comes out. Inbound will be taken by Phelps. Trying to figure out where to go, lobs it up to Hall. Near wing 3, off the base iron, pulled in on the rebound, off the bounce by Barker for Evanston. 2 minutes, 33 seconds as Cook goes across the center line. Red Devils down by 9. Morrison in between the circles, feeds Fessler on the right wing. Lob pass inside the paint, finds Annalie West, hands it off to Braylon Morrison. She draws the foul from the far block. That's the 3rd foul on Hall. First one from Morrison, just a touch hard off the back iron. Coming in will be Riley Vasquez for Cheyenne East. Emma Lonsway and Kieran Simmons back into the game for Evanston. They'll replace Brown and West, excuse me. As the next one is off the back iron. Rebound is brought in by Cheyenne East, but the ball's loose, and we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Cheyenne East. Vasquez to inbound it for the Thunderbirds. Cruz across the center line, goes towards the right side, gets it over to Schaefer on the far wing. Back over to Phelps on the near side. Hands off Cruz, drives into the paint. Dishes it out to the near corner. Schaefer for three. So Schaefer with her first three ball of the game makes it 30-18 Cheyenne East. Cook drives to the free throw line, and she is fouled, and they'll send Violet Cook back to the free throw line. A minute 42 left in the third quarter, as Violet Cook will shoot two more. Not that long ago, she was 0 for 2. In this one, she starts out well, getting that first one. Makes her 1 for 3 from the free throw line this afternoon. It's afternoon, barely. 12:01. Puts the shot up, and that one no good. Rebound pulled in by Cheyenne East. Schaefer dishes it out to Cruz on the left side. Long pass, looking for someone in the right elbow. It would have been Vasquez. It's off her fingertips and over the baseline. Red Devils inbound it at their own baseline, and Cheyenne East bring in the pressure. Gets it over to Lonsway, who Emma's done a very good job this weekend showing that she can break the pressure by turning on the Jets. Finds Fessler on the left side, puts up the jump shot from about 7 out. And then that one was a little strong, pulled in by Cassie Barker. She goes up and draws the foul. A lot of chances for Evanston, but not a lot of production at the free throw line for the Red Devils. Puts the shot up from Barker, and it's no good. Right now, they are 2 of 10 from the free throw line. And make it 3 of 11 as Barker hits the second one. Over towards the right side. Handoff over to Vasquez. Phelps for Cheyenne East. Back over to Cruz on the right wing, circling towards the top. Near corner, Vasquez 3, short. Pulled in on the bounce by Maddie Brown. Red Devils with it with a minute 5 and counting left in the third. Lonsway across the center line, gets it over to Brown at the top. Finds Morrison, pass inside to Barker. From the near block, she'll draw the foul again. Mackey goes to the scores table. It's the second foul, by the way, on Peyton Perea. As Barker puts the shot up, and that one off the base iron, no good. Emma Lonsway will come out for the Red Devils. Barker puts the shot up, and that one again too hard. Cheyenne East ready for that rebound, brought in by Phelps. Takes it over to Schaefer on the left side, Phelps at the top, Cruz on the right wing. Circling back to the arc. Right side 3, Vasquez, too much. Bounces off the back iron, and now the Red Devils with it. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown over the center. 32 seconds left, 30 seconds left. Brown in between the circles, gets it over to Morrison on the right side. Lob pass inside the lane, finds Simmons. Jump shot from just in front of the free throw line is short. Everybody goes down to the ground for the ball, and the possession arrow keeps it with Evanston. 21 seconds remaining. Cook lobs it up high to Barker. Goes for the turnaround, challenging shot from about 7 out, pulled in by Cheyenne East. 12 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Cruz gets it over to Phelps on the right side, circling towards the top of the arc. Handoff quickly to Vasquez. Just inside the arc, jump shot from Cruz, well off the mark, pulled in by Cook. She'll hold and end the corner. So, 3 down, 4 to go. It is Cheyenne East 30, Evanston 20. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
We know from experience that in rural America, people really care about three things: their faith, their money, and their high school sports, and not necessarily in that order.
It's a race. Mendez in some space down the left wing. Steps into a shot. Mendez scores! Red Devils on top, 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Hello, North Carolina. Cheyenne's coming to visit.
The My Local Radio Sports Network covers high school sports in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming, American Legion Baseball and high school rodeo in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Advertising in the My Local Radio Sports Network is unique for two reasons. One, it's the best way to reach your local audience, and two, it's the most economical way to reach your regional and national audience. Join us today on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, and it's a 10-point lead for Cheyenne East, 30-20 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Evanston outscored Cheyenne East 8-5 in the third quarter. In free throws, Cheyenne East 6 of 12 today, Evanston 4 of 14. Cheyenne East with the basketball. They go Schaefer near corner three. That one off the front iron, pulled in by Brown. Brown takes it for the Red Devils. Now gets it over to Lonsway. Kicks it over to Cook. Finds Simmons from the left side key. Full far block and in. Kieran Simmons makes it an 8-point game. 30-22. Right side now goes over to Jade Brown. Nice handoff to Hawes. As Brown could have taken the points herself, but instead saw that Hawes was right there and gave it to her. 10-point lead for Cheyenne East. Maddie Brown on the left side. Dribbles towards the center, now back towards the left. Gets it to the near block, and she's called for a travel, trying to hand the ball off to Violet Cook. Inbound by Cheyenne East. Hall brings it forward for the Thunderbirds. Goes towards the right side, dishes it back out to Schaefer on the right wing. Pass inside to Brown, puts the shot up from the far block and one. So Jade Brown with 8 points, a chance to make it 9. Cashlyn Hawes right now leading the Thunderbirds in the game with 10 points. A chance for Brown to tie it with this and one. And she can't get it to go. Rebound by Schaefer for Cheyenne East. Tried to pass it out to Hawes, but it's tipped up by Simmons, and she pulls it in. Lonsway sends it forward looking for Cook, but it's broken up by Hawes in the opposite paint. Handoff to Hall, and they're going to take it the other way. Quick pass over to Schaefer in the near corner. Back over to Hawes at the free throw line. Dribbles towards the right side of the key, and at the far block, it's Brown. Kicks it back out to Hawes. Far wing three, no good. Circled the drain and pulled in by Fessler. Pressure coming from Cheyenne East, but Lonsway gets past them there. Goes over to Maddie Brown, near block, puts the shot up, draws the foul, and she'll shoot two. Again, Evanston 4 of 14 from the charity stripe this afternoon. In this fourth quarter, you got to ratchet that up. Down by 12 right now. Shot is up, and that one's good. On the court, it's Simmons, Lonsway, Brown with the free throw. She goes 2 for 2. Fessler also there as well. Gets it over to Fonseca on the right side, covered by Maddie Brown. Right corner, it's Hall with the spin move. Gets it over to Jade Brown, 6:02. Drives into the elbow, right side three. Hall, good. As Peyton Hall with 12. Ball taken away on the other end as Evanston tried to get going. It was Peyton Hall who dribbles it out. Goes over towards the right side to Schaefer. Perea, straightaway three. That's in. The three ball starting to fall for Cheyenne East. Timeout. Roy Barker, we'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We know from experience.
Your life is busy, and there are many people who count on you every day. You have to show up. At Freeway Tire, we understand you are an important person and your time is valuable. That's why we have top quality mechanics and a team of experts. Whether you are coming in for an oil change and tire rotation or more extensive service on your vehicle, we can diagnose and fix the problem quickly and correctly. We'll work hard to get you back on the road as soon as possible so you don't skip a beat in your busy life. Freeway Tire, vehicle maintenance, from oil changes to engine rebuild. 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Fourth quarter action. Red Devils down 40-24 thanks to a massive point barrage by the Thunderbirds. A three ball from Peyton Hall, a three ball from Peyton Perea. Now the Red Devils find themselves down 16. Emmy Fessler tries to get the ball taken away by Hall. One end to the other, right far block, draws the foul. It's the fourth foul, or second foul, apologies, on Emma Lonsway, second foul on Evanston. Hall from the free throw line puts it up, and it's no good. Before that, Hall was 3 for 3 from the charity line. As Lonsway and Fessler come out, Mackey and Cook come in. They'll join Simmons, Barker, and Brown. Puts up the shot. Hall can't get it to go. Brought in by Barker, as Brown will bring it forward. 5 minutes, 13 seconds. Gets it over to Mackey on the left wing, finds Barker. Jump shot from about 10 out. That one rattles in and out. Ball is a rebound over the baseline off of Evanston. Basketball goes back to Cheyenne East. 5 minutes, 3 seconds and counting left in this fourth quarter. Jade Brown at the free throw line. Dribbling into the lane, puts up the layup, and she draws the foul. Brown, 2 of 5 today from the charity line, free throw line, charity stripe. Puts the shot up, and it is off the front iron. Just couldn't get that last little bit over, as Fessler and Lonsway will come in for Brown and Cook. They'll join Barker, Mackey, and Simmons. Shot is up, and that one is good. 41-24, Cheyenne East. As Fonseca will come out, as the Red Devils battled and battled throughout the first 3 quarters, but those big three balls, when it was a 10-point game, have kind of created the separation that Cheyenne East has been looking for all game. Bad passing away by Cheyenne East. Hall to the far block, layup up, and she'll draw another foul. And Peyton Hall will shoot 2. Third on Cassie Barkers. That's the 4th one already on Evanston. With 4:40 remaining, we may see a free throw shooting bonanza from Cheyenne East as that one drops through for Hall for the last half of this 4th quarter. Barker comes out. Violet Cook comes in. Hall puts the shot up, and that one's good. 43-24 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Inbound to Lonsway. Pass is up and blocked by Cheyenne East. It was Schaefer, taken right back by Chesney Mackey, and she'll draw the foul from the left block. It was a bad pass taken away by Cheyenne East. Mackey stayed with it, took the ball, and then went and drew the foul herself. Second foul on Cheyenne East and the second one on Schaefer. It's a shot up, and that one rattles in and out. Coming into this quarter, Evanston shot 4 of 14 in the free throw line when it was a 10-point game, and misses that one. Mackey goes 0 for 2. Red Devils down by 19 as they find Jade Brown on the far block, and it's now a 21-point game. At the scorer's table for Evanston, number 12, Julia Barton. Lonsway from the far block, puts the floater up, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Finds Fessler at the top, dribbles towards the right wing. Now back over to Mackey, and a foul on Evanston. It's the 5th one, but it's an offensive foul as it will be the 2nd one against Violet Cook, and she'll come out, or check that, no. Chesney Mackey and Kieran Simmons come out for Barton, and Lonsway back into the game. Hall goes across the center line. Cheyenne East in the bonus for the rest of the game. Next 3 minutes and 45 seconds-ish. Phelps to the free throw line, puts up the layup, no good. Rebound by Jade Brown, and that falls through. 47-24 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lonsway at the free throw line, bounces it out to Barton on the left side. Lonsway at the top, drives to the free throw line, leaves it for Brown. Maddie now finds Fessler, looking for something to do here. Good defense by Cheyenne East as Jade Brown picks pockets. Julia Barton, 3:08. Brown goes across the center line, now hands it off to Schaefer. Right side three, wide open. Hall, no good. It's too much as Perea gets the rebound, puts up a shot. Second attempt is no good, and Phelps draws the foul in the 3rd, so she'll shoot 2. It's the 3rd foul on Violet Cook. Barker and can't see who that is through the shoulder. Oh, it's Kieran Simmons coming in for Julia Barton and Violet Cook. Next one from Phelps, as she missed the first one, she hits the second. Thunderbirds have come through big time in the 4th. It was a 10-point game, and Evanston got it down to 8 before the Thunderbirds exploded. Bad pass taken away by Phelps. One end to the other. Nice layup to finish it off. Can't get it. Rebound by Lonsway, and she's pushed by Phelps. And a trio of Thunderbirds with 2 minutes and 29 seconds and counting as Mackey will inbound it. Clock stops at 2:18. Goes to Brown. Brown now across the center line, gets it over to Mackey on the left wing, drives into the far block, bounce pass over to Barker. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Barker trapped around the baseline, bounces it out to Brown. Under 2 minutes to play. Back over to Fessler at the top, finds Mackey on the right wing, lob pass over to Simmons, goes for the layup, and that one misses. Didn't even touch the rim as that is pulled in by Cruz. 1:42. Pass over towards the left side, picked up by Phelps, drives into the lane. Handoff to number 24, who is one of the younger Thunderbirds with 1:26, and it's 50-24. Cheyenne East exploding here in the fourth quarter in what has largely been a close game. Nice catch by Mackey on the pass by Brown. Gets it back to Brown, goes Fessler. Far corner three, well short. Rebound is out of bounds off of Cheyenne East with 1:10 remaining. Kirsten Oshner was the one who got the points. Inbound play to the Red Devils, brought in by Barker, gets it over to Fessler. Right corner, steps to the left, 19-point jumper, or 19-foot jumper, no good. 1 minute remaining as we have a jump ball as Violet Cook got the rebound, but it was a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Cheyenne East. Evanston tomorrow will take on Cheyenne Central. That game starting at 2 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 1 o'clock with our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Invite you to stick around after this one. We'll have the boys taking on Cheyenne East. That should be a good one as Vasquez gets a second attempt, puts the shot up, rebound by Oshner. And a foul on Evanston. It's the fourth on Barker. And I'll send Oshner to the free throw line with 41 seconds remaining. First one from Oshner is good. Next one is short. Rebound brought in by Brown. 38 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fessler goes to Simmons, at the top. Brown on the left side. Bounce pass over to Cassie. Gets it back out to Cook. Straight away three. That one off the base iron. Pulled in by Cook on the rebound, and she goes down hard. It's going to be a foul on Riley Vasquez. The second one as Cook was going for it. Pushed from behind. And Dannon Kohler's going to come in for Violet Cook. And down by Fessler to Brown. 16 seconds left. Goes to Kohler on the right side at 13 for three. That one short. Pulled in by Cheyenne East. And they should just dribble out the ball here, you would imagine, as Vasquez goes across the center line, holds it, and that is going to do it. Your final score, Cheyenne East 51, Evanston 24. We'll have our postgame show right after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Time for a Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Final score today, it is, I thought I'd change that one, apologies. Final score today, it is Cheyenne East 51, Evanston 24, as the Thunderbirds outscore Evanston 13-6 in the first quarter. Red Devils are outscored in the second quarter, 12-6. Evanston outscored Cheyenne East 8-5, but Cheyenne East explodes for 21 points in the fourth quarter. Cheyenne East paced today by, looks like, going to be Peyton Hall with 14 points. You also have Jade Brown with 13 and 10 points for Cashlyn Hanks. For the Red Devils, they're led by Kieran Simmons with 6, Cassie Barker with 5. Free throw numbers for the Thunderbirds. 11 of 23. And for the Red Devils, it is 6 of 18. So again, your final score here today, Cheyenne East Thunderbirds able to keep their #1 in the state ranking by a final score. Sorry, the score bug is messing around a little bit. 50-24. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, and for the Red Devils, there was a lot of pretty feeds, but there was one in particular where it was Kieran Simmons in the fourth quarter was able to get things started for the Red Devils with a nice little handoff, puts it up and drops it in from the far block. That's your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. 307-79-8910 for your appointment today. And for our Pepsi Player of the Game for Evanston, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. We're going to go with Cassie Barker. Everything's better with Pepsi. And Cassie Barker gets your Player of the Game with 5 points for the sophomore. So your final score again, Cheyenne East on top, 50-24. We'll be right back with the boys game. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Time for the scene set for this boys game coming up. Evanston Red Devils beat the Star Valley Braves yesterday, outscoring Star Valley in every quarter but the fourth, 16-4, 17-11. And they are, but every quarter but the second half. But they kept up 13-11 and 18-12, giving them a 54-45 point win. Riker Lind was on top for the Red Devils as they got a big win. 18 points for him. You also had 12 from Brenner Lim, who came out and showed a lot of people, hey, I'm going to be one to kind of keep your eye on as well, and indeed he will be. They take on Cheyenne East this afternoon, and Cheyenne East had Jackson yesterday. By the way, Cheyenne East, the number 5 team in the Wild Preps Coaches Media Poll. Final score of that one, 73-51 over Jackson, the reigning Western champions. For the Evanston Red Devils and the Thunderbirds, last time these two teams met was actually at the state tournament, as Cheyenne East was victorious in that one. Looking it up to make sure I got it. 61-40. Dating back to 2006, Cheyenne East leads the overall series 17-11. Evanston has not beaten Cheyenne East since March 3rd, 2017, a 4-point victory in the state tournament for the Red Devils. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set with our short pregame coaches show with Coach Rob Watsbaugh. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show here with Evanston boys basketball head coach Rob Watsbaugh. This weekend in Riverton, you guys start the season off really with a heck of a gauntlet. 3 of the top 5 teams in the preseason rankings. This first part of the year, there's probably not much game planning as opposed to what you're going to do against the opponents. So how does game planning work, and how does it differentiate between week 1 and what will eventually be week 7 or 8?
Yeah, week 1, kind of get a feel for some new things that we've implemented, trying to play a little bit quicker in transition offensively, and then just see where we're at, what we got to work on, see what's working for us, and, kind of get a little bit better at that. And that's what you want in these first 3 games, is to improve upon each game. Not a whole lot of scouting is going into it. We know Star Valley, so we know some of the things that they're going to do. And we've worked on that in practice just as part of what we need to get better at. And then, as you progress throughout the year, very familiar with, the most of the state. I'd say about 80% of the state we're very familiar with.
Big thank you to Coach Rob Watsbaugh for joining us for our Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show. Brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. We'll be right back with the keys to the game and the tip-off.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
After our Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show, of course, Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. It's time for our Cowboy State Realty keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. Our first key to the game is going to be keep the momentum. They gained a lot of momentum yesterday And they're going to try to keep it. For the Evanston Red Devils, though, another one is going to be don't let up. Try to keep things going in your direction. Don't let up. And see how you can keep that momentum. They kind of all go together. Again, don't let up. That's kind of what happened a little bit yesterday as Star Valley started to get them some points. Against the Cheyenne East team, they're going to get their points, but keep your head in there. That is our keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. Time to introduce you to your 24-25 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Les Schwab Tires.
Jordan Mendez, senior guard. Jay Hill, senior guard. Brooke Searle, senior guard. Riker Lind, senior forward. Riker Pace, senior forward. Ray Friedrich, junior guard. Brandon Blackwell, junior forward. Paul Baxter, senior forward. Clay Cook, senior setter. Dominic Stewart, junior power forward. Brenner Lim, senior guard.
Time for your starting lineups. Here in the first quarter for the Evanston Red Devils, it's Mendez, Hill, Cook, Lim, Mendez, Lind, Hill, Cook, Lim. For the Thunderbirds, it is Cam Nath, Camden Hassler, Tanner Steffwine, Trayden Johnson, and Noah Jackson. And we're underway. Tip-off won by Cheyenne East. Hassler brings it forward for the Thunderbirds. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Going for the layup underneath the hoop, it is Jackson. 2-0 Cheyenne East to get us started. Red Devils now bring it forward. Lim across the center. Dribbles towards the left side with Hassler in tow. Gets it over to Clayton Cook. Picked away by Nath and out of bounds right around the timeline on the far sideline. Inbound play coming up for Cheyenne East, for Evanston. Jay Hill will take it for the Red Devils. Gets it over towards the right side to Mendez. Pass blocked away by Nath inside the paint. Takes it to the other side. Handoff Hassler. Goes over to Johnson on the left wing. Dribbling towards the free throw line. Looking to get it out to Nath, and he will. In the right corner, dribbling along the baseline. Now gets it over to Hassler. And Cheyenne East moving the ball quickly. Hassler along the baseline. Gets it for Jackson, but it's taken away by Clayton Cook. Somehow stays with the ball. Goes for the layup. Can't finish it off. And it's pulled in by Nath. Long pass over to wide open Jackson. And he can't get it to go, but Johnson will finish it off. 4-0 Cheyenne East. Lim into the double team. Now goes Mendez, goes right back to Lim. Quick pass over to Hill on the left side. Finds Lim in between the circles. 6 minutes, 40 seconds and counting. Lim towards the right side with the right hand dribble. Stops. And now gets it out to Mendez. Going towards the left wing on the near side. Back over to Hill at the top. Lim wanted it. Hill goes towards the right, as it is tough defense coming from Steffwine on Lim. Finds Lim at the top. Handoff to Mendez. He's in the wing, now dribbles towards a Lind. Right side three, good! From the left wing, right wing, and Lind makes it a 1-point game. Hassler dribbles towards the baseline, and it's poked out of bounds by Evanston. Inbound play coming up at the baseline. 4-3 Cheyenne East on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Steffwine now over to the top, covered by Lim. Handoff to Nath. Back over to Jackson on the left wing. Back to Hassler. Step back, Jackson instead decides to hand off. Jackson again to Johnson. Left wing covered by Lind. Johnson kicks it back out to Steffwine, goes into lane, puts up the floater, off the glass and in. (6-3) Cheyenne East. Lim goes to Hill, who takes it to the free throw line. No look pass over to Mendez. Far corner three. Yes! And we're tied. Johnson on the near corner. He puts up a three himself. That one rattles in and out. Pulled in by Jackson. Goes up against Clayton Cook. Gets it over to Hassler. Right side back to Johnson. Almost taken away by Hill as he gets a hand to it, but can't control it before it goes over the baseline. Inbound play coming up for Cheyenne East. It'll be Hassler. Long pass upside to Nath, and he will just go right under the net, put it up and in. Red Devils down by 2. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first. Lim gets it over to Mendez on the right side. Finds Cook, goes for the layup. Can't get that one to fall through as it's just off the mark. Hassler passes around to Johnson. Goes towards the right side, handoff to Hassler. Covered by Mendez. Hassler trying to spin move here, but Mendez staying with him, but he makes the shot over him anyways. So Hassler is on the board with 10 for Cheyenne East, 6 for Evanston. Cook goes over to Lim on the left side. Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Hill thought about a shot, instead goes to Lind on the right side. Riker into the lane, spin, puts up the clutch shot and in from about 7 outs. 5 points for Riker Lind. Cheyenne East by 2. Jackson tries to go for the reverse hook shot, and he does. So Noah Jackson with 4 points makes it 12-8. Red Devils down by 4. Mendez goes towards the right side. Now hands off to Lim on the right wing. Dribbles to the free throw line. Jump pass over to Hill. Near corner 3. Yep. Jay Hill makes it a 1-point lead for Cheyenne East. Hassler dribbles towards the left side, doubled by Lind and Mendez. Goes over to Steph Wine. Far corner 3, short, pulled in on the bounce by Lind. Red Devils down by 1. Hill on the right wing with 3 minutes left. Bounce pass inside to Cook at the far block. Nowhere to go. Quick pass, Lind. Near corner 3, yeah. Riker Lind with the shot. And the Red Devils have their first lead of the game. Back over to Jay Hill, tries to cut in for the layup, can't get it to fall. Red Devils up 14-12. Hassler bounce pass inside to Nath, and he'll draw the foul and 1. On the pretty layup, and it's tied at 14, and a chance for Cam Nath to put the Thunderbirds on top. By the way, our starting lineups earlier brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires. Right tires, weather the weather. Cam Nath with the shot, and it goes through, and that's 5 points for him and a 15-14 lead for Cheyenne East. Lind brings it forward over the center. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Lind goes towards the right side to the near block, puts the shot up, off the glass and in, and Evanston regains the lead. Riker Lind with 10 points in the first quarter. He had 18 yesterday in the whole game. Johnson tried a floater from the far block. No good, gets over to Riker Lind. Jump pass over to Lim. 2 minutes, 2 seconds as Lim puts the difficult layup up and in. Brenner Lim puts the Red Devils on top by 3. Into the game now is Sawada, now over to Sawyer. Jump shot from Nath from the free throw line. Rebound by Cook, and he's fouled. 1:42. And the Red Devils will force Coach Sly Johnson to take a timeout. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Hey, it's Hunter here with Les Schwab. Just want to let you know we have America's Best Tire Warranty. It's now available at all Les Schwab Tire Centers. It includes our no-hassle road hazard protection, free tire maintenance, and a 60-day ride satisfaction guarantee included for free. Come visit us at Les Schwab Tire Centers today at 157 Bear River Drive in Evanston.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Riverton High School, where Cheyenne East and Evanston are showing down for the second game of the season, and Evanston leads by 3. Clayton Cook to inbound it. Well, if Evanston got a victory over a top 5 team yesterday over Star Valley, and now they could have they're right now leading another top 5 team in the form of Cheyenne East. Clayton Cook with the inbound play at the Evanston bench, gets it over to Riker Lind, shakes his defender. Lind one end to the other, puts the shot up, and drawing the foul is Lind against Sadell Johnson on the blocking foul. He tried to get there to plant his feet, and they're saying they moved. Well, Riker Lind with 10 points already in the first quarter. First one from Riker is no good. The 2024 4A Boys State Champion golfer with double digits already, and he's going to go 0 for 2 on that one as it's left short. Brought in by Nawada. Goes across the center line, gets it over to Johnson on the right wing. Back over to Sawyer at the top. Dribbles towards the free throw line, step back straightaway 3 with a man in front of him. Rebound by Mendez. Down the near sideline, 1:14, Red Devils by 3. Mendez towards the left side, trying to figure out where to go. The answer is Lind in between the circles on the near side. Dribbles to the near block. Mendez in the near corner, back over to Lim at the top, finds Mendez again. Cook on the near block against Jackson. Back to Mendez, near corner 3, yes! Jordan Mendez with 6. 21-15 Red Devils, 46 seconds left. Johnson goes to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Sawyer. Far corner 3, Rainbows over the net, pulled in by Jackson. No good as he's short on the near block. Rebound by Evanston, sends it forward to Lim with 34 seconds left. Back over to Mendez. Cook at the top, hands off back to Mendez at the key. 26 seconds, 25 seconds as Mendez will go ahead and slow things down as Coach Rob Watsabaugh shouts out instructions. Shouts out the instructions, then crosses his arms, watching intently in front of the Red Devil bench. Lim on the left side, gets it back over to Mendez. Open right wing 3, that one short. Pulled in by Jackson for Cheyenne East. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. It's going to be a close shot, gets it over to Johnson. No shot, and the Red Devils lead by 6 after 1. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy has printed out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapists can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters.
Score on the T7 Propane scoreboard, Evanston 21, number 5 Cheyenne East 15. Jay Hill near corner 3, and they started off with a bang. 6 points for Hill. 24-15, Red Devils by 9. Handoff to Steph Wine. Now over to Zawada, puts up the layup, and that one rattles around. Rebound by Zawada. He goes from the near block, no good. Pulled in by Johnson. He'll put it up and gets the second chance. Trayden Johnson with 4. Red Devils lead 24-17. Lim on the left side, stops. Inside the elbow, Nick gets it over to Cook at the top. Cook takes it into the lane, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. So Clayton Cook with his first chance at the line. Evanston beat number 4 Star Valley yesterday by 9, and now they are on top of number 5 Cheyenne East by 7, as the first one from Cook is no good. That one is in there as well, or is in there the first time. So Clayton Cook goes 1 of 2, and that is actually the stat line for free throws for the entire Evanston team, as they didn't shoot any free throws in the first. Johnson at the top for Cheyenne East goes Zawada. So you've got Trayden Johnson in there with Sadell Johnson as well. So Trayden now goes Sadell, left side 3. That one too hard. Pulled in on the bounce by Trayden. Second chance no good, and now the third chance by Steph Wine. He'll draw the foul. And Tanner Steph Wine will shoot 2. Second foul on Brenner Lim for Evanston. First one, no good. Hit the front and rolled to the side. Lim comes out and Brooks Searle comes in. From Steph Wine, falls through. Red Devils with the basketball. Mendez goes across the center line, puts on the brakes. Nice spin move by Mendez, gets it over to Hill on the right wing. Back over to Mendez at the top, finds Searle. Near wing 3, that one short, rebound by Cook, and he puts it in there. Clayton Cook with 3 makes it 27-18 Red Devils. Trayden Johnson tries to go into the lane, draws the foul, not going to happen. Pulled in by Jordan Mendez. Across the center. Mendez towards the right side. Searle, far corner 3. No, that one's short. Pulled in by Sadell Johnson. Sadell, one end to the other, steps in the lane, puts the layup, it's short. And there's a whistle. I call Jordan Mendez for a flop. So inbound play coming up for Cheyenne East. So inbound play up high to the top. And now over to Sadell Johnson, and he gets the layup to fall in. First time points for him. So it wasn't a foul. They just stopped the play because they weren't going to give Mendez the foul because they said he flopped. Well, Mendez has a chance to go ahead and put some points on the board. Gets it over to Jay Hill. Bounce pass over to Clayton Cook. Searle at the top. Hill right side. Cuts into the lane. Goes for the layup. No good. Rebound is batted out by Cook. Lind trying to get to the ball, and he does. Near block. Riker Lind spins around and in. 12 points for Riker in this first half. Right side, Zawada comes in from the right block, and it's 29-22 Red Devils. Lind goes across the center line. Tries to dribble the ball between those legs, lose it. Picked up by Sadell Johnson. He goes for the layup, can't get that one to fall through. Picked up by Cook, sends it forward to Brooks Searle. Over to Jay Hill, and he draws the foul, nearly taking out Don Cogger over off the baseline. That was one of those contacts that sent Jay Hill spinning after going for the layup. Don Cogger was ready for him, as that'll send Jay Hill to the free throw line. First one is good. Red Devils up by 8. Timeout taken by Evanston to kind of discuss some things. We'll take it as well. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage,
when you need a plumber, call the one you can count on. Brad Kopp with Panda Plumbing. Fast quality, reliable service at competitive prices. When you need a plumber, call Panda Plumbing. I'm the plumber you can count on. Panda Plumbing, 307-258-1450.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
Jay Hill back to the free throw line after hitting one. See if he can hit a second one here. And he can't as it rattles in and out. Pulled in by Cam Nath. Red Devils up by 8. Just over 4 minutes left in the half. Nath gets it over to Jackson at the top. Only one of the Johnsons in the game, and it is Trayden that's Sedell, as there will be a timeout, a foul called on Evanston's Riker Lind. Inbound play by East, picked away by Evanston though. Mendez takes it one end to the other, dribbles off his leg, picked up by Johnson. Sends it forward to Hassler, goes into the near block, goes for the layup and makes it fall. 6-point lead for the Red Devils as they bring it across. 30-24, Cook inbounds to Mendez. Goes right back to Clayton. And with 3 minutes, 32 seconds, goes over the center line here in the half. Cook gets a screen from Hill, gets it over to Searle, finds Lind, goes into the near block, puts the layup up. That one rolls around the rim, no good. Pulled in by Jackson for Cheyenne East. Hassler gets over to Johnson, right side three with Brooks Searle right in front of him, and it's off the rim, pulled in by Mendez. Gets it over to Hill on the left side, near block, tries to pass it out to Searle, but it's picked out by Cam Nath. Cheyenne East down by 6 with 2 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first half. Passes over to Jackson on the near block, tries to spin move against Clayton Cook, gets it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Johnson, and they're gonna foul him on the floor. Comes against Clayton Cook. As Hassler will inbound it. Lob it up high to Sawyer. Straightaway three with Mendez in front of him. That one off the front iron, pulled in by Cook. Mendez signals the play, and now here we go. Throws across the center line into the near wing. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left. Back over to Hill. Straightaway three, rolls in and out. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. Red Devils up by 6. Hassler, bounce pass out to Johnson in the far corner. Dribbles along the baseline, and a push called on Evanston. It's another one against against Jay Hill. That's the fourth one on the Red Devils. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Inbound over to Sawyer. Goes Johnson quickly over to Hassler into the lane. Puts up the shot and he draws the foul. They're going to say no shot. It's on the floor, but it doesn't matter as it's against Brooks Searle, and that's the 5th foul on Cheyenne East. I'll set up Camden Hassler to shoot 2. First one from Hassler rolls in, and it's a 5-point ball game. Next one from Hassler is good. So he goes 2 for 2 to make it a 4-point lead for Evanston. Cook comes across the center line, gets it over to Mendez on the right wing. 1:55 left in the half. Mendez with the left hand goes to Lind, bounces it out to Mendez, finds Searle as the Red Devils moving the ball around the outside. Mendez, Lind in between the circles, right hand dribble. Searle holds it for a minute and now feeds Hill. Evanston looking for the shot and a blocking foul against Johnson. 3rd foul on the Thunderbirds, 2nd one against Sadell Johnson, as he will come out and Keenan Zawada will come in. Brooks Searle to inbound it for the Red Devils. Lobs it up high to Lind, and that one bounces off of Nath and over the far sideline. Searle inbounds to Mendez in the far corner, covered by Sawyer. Left-hand dribble, and now bounces it inside to Cook around the low post, far side. Cook takes it into the lane. That is up, and that is, the shot was up. It looked like goaltending, and they're not going to call it. Evanston fans not happy with that, as that one was up, and it's just an out-of-bounds play. Inbound by the Red Devils, stolen by Cheyenne East. Zawada takes it to the other end. Evanston puts on the double team. At the free throw line, pass inside to Zawada. Taken away by Evanston's Jay Hill. Clayton Cook with it with 1:02 left in the half. Hill wanting the play from Watsabaugh, and he gets it. Goes towards the right side, handoff to Mendez. Clock still rolling at 46 seconds. Goes the free throw line, jump shot, rattles in and out, rebound by Cook, no good, second chance, good, and Clayton Cook gets it to fall in. 5 points for the senior. Jackson on the other end tries a quick layup, no good, rebound by Cook. 30 seconds left, takes it one end to the other. Mendez in the far corner, back into Jay Hill for the cut, and a blocking foul on Zawada. They thought he had his feet planted, but he didn't, and now Jay Hill will shoot 2. (32-26) Red Devils. Actually, they called it on the ground. They said it happened before the shot, so Hill will not shoot 2. 25 seconds left. Inbound to Hill, goes Searle. Back over to Lind on the right side. Finds Cook. Red Devils just trying to set up the shot. 16, 15, 14, 13. Lind drives into the near elbow. Gets it back out to Cook on the right side. Lind on the near block. 6 seconds left. That one goes off of Nath. He gets the ball back for Cheyenne East. 2 seconds left. Quickly over to Johnson. Puts the shot up. Not going to fall. And that's the end of the half. So halfway home, it's Evanston 32, Cheyenne East 26. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The picture of our eyes arrived. I want to see it. Dad, can you tell me whose eyes are whose?
Yep, your eye's the bottom green one and hers is the top green one. In addition to easily observable differences in eyes, there are also variations in how our eyes view the world. Some of this has to do with our posture. At a conference earlier this year, our staff used a new device that provided customized measurements for glasses, taking into account a person's typical stance. Check it out the next time you want glasses that are uniquely fit to you. Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours.
Welcome to our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. And for the Red Devils, their vision is to get to 2-0 and have their second win against a top 5 ranked team in as many days. It's 32-26 at the half for the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds. They are led by Camden Hassler with 6, and for the Evanston Red Devils, Riker Lind with 12. Other Red Devil scores, Jordan Mendez with 6, Jay Hill with 7, Clayton Cook with 5, and Brenner Lim with 2. For Cheyenne East, we have Cam Nath for 5, Tanner Steffwine for 3, Sadell Johnson for 2, Kanan Zawada for 2, Trayden Johnson for 2, and Noah Jackson for 4. That's your first half stats and highlights. We come back, we'll have our Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight with Evanston senior Clayton Cook. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to our first edition of the winter season of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. Welcome to another edition of Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight, here with senior on the basketball team and the football team, and he's really kind of all over the place, Mr. Clayton Cook. Clayton, first question for you. You're going out on the floor with really a bunch of guys that you've been with since you were sophomores on this varsity team. What's it like to think about now you guys are the seniors? This is the year that everything's been kind of building towards.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been thinking about that. We've been playing since like a long time, like since elementary school. And so it's just the thought of them being with my guys. So I'm really excited about. It'll be good.
What makes you the most excited about this group? Not just the seniors, but also the younger guys that are coming up.
Mostly just like the friendship that we've had, because like we're all in the same grade, so we all know each other really well. And so I'm just really excited to play with my boys, my main boys.
Last year, you guys made it to the state tournament. What was that like to kind of get that experience off of the checklist? And now you guys are looking for bigger and better things.
Yeah, that was a crazy experience. That was the first time I've ever been to state for something, so it was super fun. Now we're just we're reaching to get back there and make some noise this time. I'm excited.
What's the offseason been like this year? Has there been any difference from years past where you feel like something special could be brewing?
Oh yeah, well we've been this offseason we ran a little we switched up our offense a lot, and I thought it was really good. So just in those summer camps and all the things that we did, and it looked really good. So we'll see how that implements in the conference play and stuff.
You guys are pretty loaded with seniors, and you got a lot of talent and a lot of experience. Talk to me about kind of the things that this senior class is teaching towards those younger guys in those other grades, as they are a little bit in a different spot than you guys with your Red Devil basketball journey.
Well, we had a lot more varsity experience than I think these younger guys have, and so I think just pushing them and seeing and them like watching us at practice and seeing what we do, I think that's really implementing. And then we hang out with them out of practice, even all the younger guys. Like we all go to McDonald's and stuff, go party it up. So we're teaching them friendship too.
Partying it up at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That sounds like a blast. Talk to me real quick about this weekend. You guys open up the season with the tournament in Riverton. You've got Star Valley, which is a conference rival. Then you got two of the top teams in the state in East and Central. How are you guys feeling about those matchups?
I'm excited. I'm really excited. This will it'll prove what we got because they're like three of the top 5 ranked teams of the state. So I'm just really excited to see if we can make some noise, which I think we can.
That is Clayton Cook. He is a senior on the basketball team and the football team. Again, just kind of all over the place. Clayton, one more question for you. This is, of course, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. So what's been your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately?
Moana 2.
What'd you like about that one?
It was really fun. I already liked the first Moana and the second one. I'm just glad they brought it back.
Nice. Well, Clayton, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this season. Excited to see you do your thing out there. It's been fun watching you the last few years, and get one more. We're excited. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to say thank you for the interview. And thanks for Aspen Cinemas for sponsoring.
Big thank you to Clayton Cook for joining us on our Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight, inviting you to check out Sonic 3 opening December 20th. But you can get your tickets now at aspencinemas.com or scan the QR code on the graphic. Sonic and Knuckles and Tails reunite to battle Shadow, a mysterious new enemy with powers unlike anything they have faced before. Joining us now, we have coach of the Evanston Lady Red Devils, Mr. Roy Barker. Coach Barker, didn't get the win, but you guys, I think we talked about it yesterday. Like, you got the win yesterday, and now it's about learning and get your set up there. Learning and kind of continuing to improve. I think you guys did that today.
Yeah, my biggest concern was being able to handle their pressure. And, we actually got them out of their press a little bit, and they had to switch up to a man press and then our zone press. But when they switched up to the man press, I was really concerned for a minute. And then Emma and Maddie handled the ball so well. And I don't think, and I shouldn't say this, but Emma is so sick. She is so sick. That's why we kind of had her in alignment. She has got a major headache. And to play like the way she did, to handle that kind of pressure the way she did today, just very proud of her. And then Maddie came, so last year I don't think we had a relief when Emma was out, and Maddie's been able to come in and handle that pressure, and Violet when we need her. And so I'm really, really happy with the way we handled the pressure in today's game.
Coach, last question.
For the most part, right?
Yeah. Last question for you. You guys got Cheyenne Central. That was the #1 team in the state right there.
Yeah.
You guys are able to compete with them. You have Cheyenne Central tomorrow. What's the message to the girls after that East game in preparation for Central?
Just getting better, right? Like, you look at the things we messed up with today. We didn't rebound on the backside very well today. We didn't, we sat in that zone. We're not really a zone team, but it was something we're going to have to do once in a while. We didn't rebound out of it. So, hey, let's rebound out of this stuff. Let's get out and run better. Let's be more execute better on our offense when we need to. So that's what I'm looking at.
That is Coach. That is Coach Roy Barker, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. We'll see you tomorrow. Good game today. Anything else to wrap it up?
Nope. Hello at home.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
All right, we'll be right back after this with the third quarter. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callis Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Underway here in the third quarter as that ends our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. Evanston's vision right now: play defense, get a turnover, and try to extend that 6-point lead. Jump shot is short from Nath, rebounded by Nawada. Back over to Sadell Johnson. That one short, rebound by the Red Devils. I was Traden Johnson, excuse me. Actually, no, that is Jaden Adkale. Kicks it over towards the left side, looking for Mendez, and that one goes out of bounds, so it'll go back to the Thunderbirds. So Jaden Adkale now in the game for Cheyenne East. Red Devils and Cheyenne East each with 11 points in quarter number 2. Johnson goes for the under layup and gets it to fall, and now it is a 4-point game as Traden Johnson with 4 points. Mendez takes across the center line, covered by Adkale, gets it over to Lind. Far wing 3, and that one is off the mark. Rebound is off of Cook, then off of Lind, who tries to come in and get his own rebound, but it's over the baseline. Goes back to Cheyenne East. Hassler brings it over the center line. Gets it over towards the left side, takes it to the block, steps into the lane, goes for a layup, left it short. Rebound by Cook for Evanston. Pitches it over to Lind on the right side. He looks to bounce it out to Cook, taken away by Hassler. He's on his own, goes for the layup, and that is a block. Good job by Lind to block that one against the glass to keep it from falling. Actually, no, they called it goaltending. So it is a 2-point game. So Nath gets the point, 7 points for him. Lim, bounce pass inside to Mendez, puts the shot up. That one no good as it's rinned out. Pulled in by Cheyenne East. A chance for them to tie or take the lead. Bounce pass inside to Nath on the left side, puts the shot up. That one is left short, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled by Lynn. It'll be the second foul on Lind. And the first one on Evanston. Puts the shot up. Nath is left short, and he is now 1 for 2 from the free throw line. We'll see what he does with his third shot. Chance to make it a 1-point game. Puts the shot up, and it is just too hard. Rebound by Clayton Cook for Evanston. He loses the basketball, and then is brought in by Hassler for Cheyenne East. Dribbles along the baseline, puts the layup up, and Cheyenne East ties it. 32-32. 5:51 left in the third quarter. Lim goes across the center. Now stops. Hands off to Mendez on the left wing. Back to Lynn. Thought about a three instead. Steps back. Right wing three. Got it. And Riker Lynn, when you give him space, he's going to make you pay for it. Hassler gets it over to Johnson on the right side. Bounce pass over to Nath at the top. Hassler on the left wing. Finds Johnson at the free throw line, covered by Lind. Kicks it back out to Hassler. Right side three from Nath is good. And he says, I'm going to do that too. Timeout called by Coach Rob Wattsbaugh. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Red Devil basketball tied at 35. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Bounce pass inside to Brenner Lim as Cheyenne East applying a man-to-man to start this thing off. Brenner Lim covered by Hassler, and he needs to get it across the line. Picked by Hassler. Here he comes, takes it into the lane, and Lim fouls him, but it drops in for Hassler. And for the first time since about mid-first quarter, Cheyenne East takes the lead, 37-35. They've outscored them 11-3 here in the third quarter. First one from Hassler, or only one from Hassler, and he completes the old school three-point play. Red Devils down by 3. 4:49, Hill goes across the center line, gets it over to Lim on the left side, 4:44. Lim dribbles towards the left wing, stops. Now gets it over to Lynn in the elbow, bounces out to Lim. Left wing three, just too hard. Pulled in by Hassler on the ricochet. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left in the third. Spin move, Hassler puts the floater and it's in. Camden Hassler taking over this game for Cheyenne East. Red Devils down by 5. Hill runs into his own player, but it looks like he was shoved. Clayton Cook and Jay Hill make contact as Hill was shoved into his own player, and they're going to discuss whether this is a technical or not. Hill was driving into the lane and he collides with Clayton Cook because Clayton was shoved, and it's going to be a technical foul. On Trayden Johnson. The first one on him. And now Clayton Cook will shoot free throws. All that contact, of course, incidental, but it was one of those ones where Hill was driving in, and then Cook ended up colliding with Hill, and the judgment is that he was pushed as Cook hits the first one, makes it a 4-point game. (40-36) and puts it up, and it's good. So Cook is good from both of them, and it's a 3-point game. Mendez with the inbound goes Hill. Lim at the top. Lind holding it. Back over to Mendez. 4:05 left in the third. Lim finds Cook. Now he's directing traffic. Goes Lind on the left side. Step back three straight away. That one's short. Ricochets, but Cook rushes to get the rebound. He gets his hand to the ball, and it goes off of, it looked like Steph Wine, and out is the call. Originally, they made the call that was going to go off of Steph Wine, then Hill, and then out, but instead it's off of Steph Wine. Red Devil basketball down by 3. 3:47. Mendez, bounce pass off of the arm of Sidell Johnson and towards the Evanston bench, so Mendez will now inbound it again. Bounces it out to Hill, and that one is picked by Steph Wine and out of play. So another inbound play coming for the Red Devils, this time in the near corner. Mendez goes to Cook on the right side, covered by Jackson. Cook finds Lind on the left side, drives into lane, puts up the layup. That one off the glass and in. and it's a 1-point game. Riker Lynn with 17 points. Open, Sedell 3. Sedell Johnson can't get it to go. It goes off the front iron, then bounces. Cook at the top. Red Devils down by 1. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third. Mendez gets it over to Lim on the right side, finds Clayton Cook up against Jackson, backs up in the lane. So it's the spin move, puts the shot up, and he'll draw the foul. And Clayton Cook back to the charity stripe, a chance to take the lead for Evanston, but first Clayton to tie it up. 3:02 left in the third. Puts the shot up and drains that one. Cook, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe today. And a chance for Evanston to regain the lead. And that one will go in. So Evanston has regained the lead after the technical foul. Bad pass taken away by Jordan Mendez. One end to the other, puts up the layup and in. Jordan Mendez with 8 points. Well, in order to beat a team like Cheyenne East, it's going to take a full team effort, and that is exactly what Evanston's getting here this afternoon. Bounces out to Sawyer, near wing 3, spins in and out. Rebound is brought in by Cheyenne East. Sedell Johnson puts the shot up, and he draws the foul from about, we'll call it 6 feet out, and it comes against Riker Lynn. So that'll put Sedell Johnson to the charity stripe for the first time today. Puts the shot up, and that one is short, but hits the back, rolls in, and it is a 2-point game. Next one from Johnson is good. 1-point lead for Evanston. Riker Pace is going to come in for Riker Lind with 3 fouls. 2 minutes, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Hill to inbound it, goes to Cook, and he'll go back to Jay, who runs it forward. Hill on the left side. Drives into the near block, puts a layup up, and that one in and out. Rebound by Cheyenne East as Cam Nath went high to try to get the ball back for Cheyenne East. Tried to bounce it off of Jay Hill, but the problem was the ball, in order to get to Jay Hill, he had to throw it out of bounds as Jay Hill was on the other side of the baseline. Mendez lobs it up high for Lynn, but it's taken away by Camden Hassler. Sends it forward to Jackson, puts the shot up, and a blocking foul on Riker Lind as Jackson's shot falls short on the layup, but he will shoot 2. First one on Riker Pace. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the third quarter. First one from Jackson is short, then hits the back and falls through. First time to the stripe for Jackson as it's tied at 4-3. Timeout called by Rob Watzbaugh. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. 43-all on the T7 Propane scoreboard on MyLocalRadio.com and K9.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Two minutes and 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Noah Jackson hit the first free throw. Now he'll go for the back half right here, right now. Looking to put Cheyenne East in the lead, and that was off the back iron, pulled in by Clayton Cook. Gets it over to Jay Hill for the Red Devils. And with 2:04, Jay starts to bring it forward with Steffwine in tow. Hill bounce passes over to Lim on the right wing. Minute 55 remaining in the third. 43-43. Hill gets it over to Cook on the far elbow. Flicks it back out to Lim. Puts up the floater. That one is off the side of the backboard. Pulled in by Steffwine. Here comes Cheyenne East. Hassler on the right side. Minute 34 and counting left in the third. Evanston boys JV team leading the defense, Chad, as the pass inside to Jackson is picked out of bounds by Riker Pace, who went down and deflected it over the baseline. And now Noah Jackson will inbound it. Nope, it's going to be Hassler, actually, as Brenner Lim comes off and Brooke Searle comes on. Gets it over to Johnson, Sedell Johnson. Now back to Hassler. Finds Jackson trying to go into the lane. Kicks it back out to Cam Nath for three, right side. No good. Rebound by Jackson, and he'll put it in. And Cheyenne East takes the lead thanks to the young Sedell Jackson. 45-43 with 58 seconds left and counting in the third quarter. Hill bounces it out to Mendez, and he's able to get it in despite fumbling it around a little bit and bouncing it off the shoulder of Jackson. Mendez retreats back towards the center line. Now with 41 seconds left, Mendez towards the right side. Looking for Brooke Searle, taken away by Noah Jackson, but the ball's loose, picked up by Jay Hill, and he throws it away. Picked up by Nat, takes it one end to the other, goes for the layup, and a play charge by Brooke Searle. No, they don't call it a charge. They don't call it a charge. My apologies, Nath, as Brooke Searle picks up the second one. And the Thunderbirds lead 47-43. Nath will get a chance for the old school three-point play with 24 seconds left. That one is off the front, pulled in by Jackson. He's going to try to get it, and that one's up and one. Sedell Johnson gets the basket, and he'll shoot one more with 20 seconds left. (49-43) as Cheyenne East, as that'll be Trayden Jackson in and out. So it's Trayden Jackson with that one. Hill with 10 seconds left, covered by Sedell, gets it over to Searle, but the pass is hard and Searle can't control it. It's over the baseline. 6 seconds left in the third. Inbound to Zawada. Across the center line, jump shot from the free throw line at the buzzer, it's good, and that is going to end the third quarter. So 3 down, 1 to go, and Cheyenne East has taken an 8-point lead on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Mendez takes it into the lane, tries the layup from the near block, can't get it to go. Pulled in by Cheyenne East. Johnson, Traden Johnson goes for the reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Siddell. Takes it back towards the free throw line. Jumper fadeaway. No good. Rebound is a fight. Won by Traden Johnson. He can't get it to go under the basket. Rebound by Jackson, and he'll put it up, and he'll draw the foul on the ground. Comes against Jay Hill. Or check that. They signaled 13. Yep, there it is. Jay Hill. His second one, the first one against Evanston. Inbound play for Zawada for Cheyenne East. Goes towards the right side. Zawada went Jackson, then he went right back to Zawada. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Zawada goes towards the right side, goes into the lane, puts up the right-handed layup. Can't get that one to go. Pulled in by Evanston's Clayton Cook. Red Devils down by 8. They were outscored 25-11 in that third quarter. 7 of 14 from the free throw line as Mendez goes over the center line. Tough defense from Attakale. Gets it back over to Clayton Cook, puts it in the lane, and it's in. Red Devils cut the gap down to 6 as Cook makes it now 11 points for him. Right side Zawada. Dribbles off his foot, and it goes out of bounds off of Brooke Searle, it looks like. So maybe he didn't dribble off the foot. Searle might have picked that one through. As two new Thunderbirds will come in, it will be Tanner Steffwine and Camden Hassler. Free throw stats for the game thus far: 7 of 14 for Cheyenne, 6 of 10 for Evanston. Inbound right side, looking in the far corner for Siddell Johnson, but Jay Hill pokes it over the line. Inbound play coming up for Cheyenne East. Hassler inbounds it over to Traden Johnson, and he'll draw the foul from the far block, and he'll shoot 2. First time today at the stripe. Evanston will take on Cheyenne Central tomorrow, 2 o'clock for the girls, and we'll have a pregame show at 1 o'clock, so the first one is well short from Johnson, as Cam Nath will come in for Tanner Steffwine. Riker Pace comes in for Riker Lind, as Lind is on the bench with 4 fouls. Johnson with the shot, and that one goes through, and it's 52-45. Cheyenne East with 6:30 left in the fourth. Cook splits the defense, goes around through the center line, gets it over to wide open Riker Pace, and he puts it through. Red Devils down 47-52. Back over towards the center. Jump shot from the free throw line by Johnson, and it's good. Red Devils down 54-47. Hill with 5:50 remaining in the fourth, in between the circles. covered by Hassler. Gets it back over to Searle goes towards the right block, and he is blocked. And then a carryover by Evanston over the baseline. Cam Nath to inbound it. Inbounds to Hassler, covered by Mendez. As he's putting on full pressure on Nath, trying to force a mistake. Gets over the center line, spins around the defender. 54-47. Sedell Johnson, bounce pass inside to Jackson. Puts up the hook shot, no good, as he was fading away from the basket. Rebound by the Red Devils. 5 minutes, 13 seconds. Hill on the right wing, bounces it over to Pace at the top. Handoff to Mendez. Straight away now back to Pace on the right wing. Mendez in between the circles, goes back to Searle. Handoff to Hill. Jay cuts into the lane, feeds it over to Clayton on the near block. Bounce pass inside to Pace, and a violation on Evanston, it looked like. So it'll be a turnover to Cheyenne East. As Evanston was starting to build momentum to getting the basket there. So that kind of kills that chance in its tracks. Marching forward, it's Camden Hassler. Goes over to Sedell Johnson on the left side. Johnson with the spin, tries to put the shot up, and he's pushed. They're saying by Jay Hill. Timeout call by Rob Watsabaugh. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Fourth quarter action, 4 minutes, 34 seconds remaining here, as it is Cheyenne East 54, Evanston 47, as it'll be an inbound play for Camden Hassler for Cheyenne East at the baseline of Evanston. Lobs it up high to Noah Jackson, who gets it at the logo. Now goes right back to Hassler, who runs back to get the ball. Riker Lind was at the scores table, and they just told him to go ahead and take the first seat on the bench. As on the right side, it's Nath. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, still rolling. Gets it over to Johnson on the left side. Red Devils down by 7, have some work to do. Hassler goes right side to Sawyer, covered by Brooks Searle. Dribbles into the elbow, and basketball comes loose, and it is brought up by Brooks Searle. And Brooks Searle comes up with the ball, and a timeout called by Rob Watsabaugh for Evanston to keep it. We'll take it as well. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at t7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Seven-point lead for Cheyenne East. Evanston led by 6 at the half, but Cheyenne East has outscored Evanston 25-11 in the third quarter, and currently Evanston outscoring Cheyenne East 4-3 in this fourth quarter. Riker Lind with 4 fouls right now, but he's got 17 points. We'll see him get back on the court here with 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful as he'll trigger the inbound play at their own baseline. So it's Lind, Hill, Searle, Cook, and Mendez. Hill gets the inbound play and now takes it across the center line. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Hill takes it to the near block, goes for the layup, can't get it to go. It's off the glass. Rebound by the Red Devils. Mendez goes to Searle. Lind at the top. Lind drives to the free throw line, backs up against Cam Nath, loses the basketball, picked up by Cam Hassler. Hassler all the way to the other end, near block, bounce pass, finds Sawyer, puts the shot up, and they're going to call goaltending on Evanston. (56-47) on the T7 Propane scoreboard after that bucket, and inbound play, and then a big foul against River Sawyer on the reach-in. So first one against him, and the first one against Cheyenne East. 56-47 Thunderbirds. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left. Going across the center line is Lim, who's checked back into the game. Gets it to Mendez, bounce pass inside to Cook, gets it to Hill, straight away for 3, yes! Red Devils down by 6. As Jay Hill with 10 points. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left as Hill tried to get the ball away. Sawyer, near side 3, good. Timeout by Cheyenne East, and they're going to bring in a whole group of people as it's a 9-point game. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Red Devils down by 9, 59-50 with 2:54 as River Sawyer, as we check it out on the instant replay, puts this shot up and makes the job that much more difficult. Standing there on his own in that near wing, gets it, catch, shoot, and boom. Not much more he had to do. So the first 3 points for Sawyer is now 2 minutes, 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. As Lind will trigger the inbound play for Evanston. Leaves it for Hill, and now Hill covered by Steph Wine. Goes across the center line. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left. Looking for Lind at the top. Covered by Trayden Johnson. Lind goes in the left corner, goes over to Hill. Straight away to the free throw line, finds Cook, near block, puts a layup, and good. Clayton Cook Makes it a 7-point game. Pass over to Steph Wine. Dribbles to the near block. Bounces it back out to Zawada. Right side three. Johnson. Good. Wow. And Trayden Johnson hits the three. And it's 62-52. Red Devils down by double digits. 2:09 left in the fourth. Mendez dribbles to the near block. Gets it over to Cook on the right side to Mendez. Thought about a three on the near wing. Instead goes to Lind. Straight away for a three. Yep. Riker Lind with a 20-point game. 62-55 as Johnson on the other end puts up the layup from the near block. And Trayden Johnson makes it a 9-point game. 96 seconds left. Hill at the top, drives towards the near block, puts up the layup and one. Jay Hill got the bucket. And now he'll get a chance to shoot the and one. 12-point game for Jay. 57 for the Red Devils, 64. As Hill makes it 64-58. Red Devils at the minute 28 and counting left, down by 8. Need to get a turnover and a bucket. And they get the turnover. Lim sends it forward to Hill. He goes for the layup and finishes it off. Red Devils cut the gap down to 6 with a minute 9 and counting. Johnson on the wrong side of the timeline gets it there to Hassler. A minute 4 back to Johnson in between the circles. Cheyenne East going to try to bleed the clock as much as they can. Red Devils down by 6. Pass over to Jackson in the far corner. He dribbles it back out. Goes to Steph Wine in the paint. Gets it back out to Hassler. And that will be the 5th foul on Lind as he needs to stop the clock with 45 seconds. Inbound play coming up for Cheyenne East. 45 seconds, and it is 64-60. Red Devils trying to make a turnover here, and they need the turnover. And then a bucket on the other end, and they'll have to do it again. 45.8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. As the inbound will be taken by Trayden Johnson. Covered by Jay Hill. Bounce pass inside to Steph Wine, and he's fouled by Mendez with 43 seconds left. That's the 5th foul, so that'll send Tanner Steph Wine to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. If he hits 2, this will be all 3. It'll be still only a 2-possession lead. First one on the way, and it's good. 65-60 coming into this quarter. Cheyenne East had shot 7 of 14 from the charity stripe. Evanston, 6 of 10. Second one on the way. That one's good. 6-point lead for Cheyenne East. Inbound quickly to Clayton Cook, the big 3-point shooter. Riker Lind on the bench. Jay Hill, he's got some rain, and of course so does Brenner Lim. Jay Hill takes it one end to the other, layup from the far block, and in. 4-point lead as Rob Watsaba calls the timeout. We'll be right back. 66-62, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
I can't be sure, but Jay Hill with 18 points. I think that's a career high for him, as the Red Devils trail by 4. And they'll take on Central tomorrow after the girls' game. The girls play at 2. We'll be on the air at 1 o'clock with our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show here on mylocalradio.com and K9. 29 seconds left. Johnson passes over to Hassler. Pressure comes up. That one's taken away by Mendez. 22 seconds left. Mendez to the right side. Gets it over to Lim. Finds pace in the near block. Puts the shot up. And good! 2-point game with 12 seconds left. Evanston needs to stop the clock. They need to foul. They need to do something. And they'll foul. But the pass was intercepted by Jay Hill with 7 seconds left. It is a 2-point game. And that'll send Cam Nath to the free throw line. 7.1 seconds left. He hits both of them. It'll be a 4-point lead. First one on the way. No. So the most it can be is a 1-possession game. Timeout. We're going to keep it right here. So here's the situation. 7.1 seconds remain. Red Devils, the most they'll be down by is 3. On the court right now for Evanston, Lim, Hill, Mendez, Cook, and Pace. Lim can hit from 3 if needed. Or not if needed, he just hits from 3. Hill can hit from 3. Mendez can hit from 3. Cook, we know, can hit from 3. There's a lot of situations that could come about here. But at the same time, if he misses this next free throw, then you just need a basket to tie it up. 7 seconds left. Win or lose, Evanston, I think, has proven they belong in that top 5. After a win over number 4 Star Valley, and now they have taken Cheyenne East all the way to the final whistle. I think Evanston has turned some heads here in Fremont County. Here we go. Cam Nath to make it a 3-point game from the charity stripe. He missed the first one, so that's the most he can do is 3. If he misses it, you're going to need the rebound if you're Evanston. Shot is up, and it is good. So it's a 3-point lead. Evanston will go Cook quickly to Mendez. Mendez is fouled, and he's going to go to the line with 5 seconds left and a chance to make it a third foul. So Hugh actually won't go to the line. Apologies. It'll come against Sadell Johnson, and now Evanston will get a inbound play in front of the Cheyenne East bench with 5 seconds left. Red Devils down by 3. Pace with the inbound play goes to Cook. Cook, 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Cook goes for the shot off the top, and that's going to stop the clock at 1.2 seconds left. Cook with about a quarter court shot there, and that is probably going to do it as East is 1 inbound play away from snatching this one. They'll go to Johnson, and a foul, but it doesn't matter. It's after the whistle, and your final score is Cheyenne East 67, Evanston 64. We'll be right back after this with our post-game show. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment. Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back to the postgame show. Time for Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. As the Evanston Red Devils fall to Cheyenne East 67-64. Evanston outscores Cheyenne East 21-15 in the first, 11-11 in the second quarter, and Evanston has a 6-point lead going into the locker room, but Cheyenne East, it was that monster third quarter that was the difference. A 25-11 third quarter for Cheyenne East. Evanston outscores Cheyenne East 17-14. For Cheyenne East, Cam Nath with 15, Camden Hassler with 13, River Sawyer with a big 3, Tanner Steffwine with 5, Sadell Johnson with 4, Keenan Zawada with 6, Traden Johnson with 12, and Noah Jackson with 7. So Cam Nath leads the team with 15. For the Evanston Red Devils, Jordan Mendez with 8, Jay Hill with 15. I gotta double check and make sure my math's right. Yep, 15. Clayton Cook with 13, Brenner Lim with 2, Riker Pace with 2, and Riker Lind leads the team with 18 points. Free throws for Cheyenne East, they were 7 plus. They were 11 of 20 from the free throw line. Evanston was 7 of 11 from the free throw line. That's your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Welcome back to the post-game show. Again, your final score, it is, sorry about that. Cheyenne East 67-64. Now on to our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family, 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to give it to this move by Brenner Lim to get it over to Jay Hill in the fourth quarter as he goes up for the layup. And that, at the time, cuts it to a 4-point game. Unfortunately, Evanston can't finish that one off. But I'll tell you what, Cheyenne East is the number 5 team in the state. They deserve to be in the top 5, and Evanston competed with them. So no doubt now that Evanston will be in that top 5. We're going to go ahead. That is your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family, 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to be right back after this with our Pepsi Player of the Game, and we'll wrap things up from Riverton on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Engines and transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions and engines.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back to the post-game show. We're going to wrap things up from Riverton today with our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi, and who is better today? Well, we're going to go with Jay Hill. He was a big clutch player for the Evanston Red Devils. So Jay Hill with 15 points is our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. We're going to excuse Rob Watsabaugh from our post-game interview as they have a JV game starting in a few minutes, so we won't get a chance to talk with him after this one, but we will talk with him definitely either tomorrow or when we're back in Evanston. So that's going to do it for our broadcast here today. Cheyenne East sweep Evanston in the girls game. It is a 51-24 win for the Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds, and for the Evanston Red Devils in the boys game, it is a 67-64 win for Cheyenne East. On behalf of our broadcast crew, we have our producer back in the studio in Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our webmaster, our IT director, Mr. Nate Hines, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our executive owner and producer, the great Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, I think I already said that, apologies, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, and Julie Nelson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports Network. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Calasuno, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Bradley Holmes, Rob Leifson, and Cullen Pace, and Voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Jace Andrews, and Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and K9. We're going to start our pregame show tomorrow at 1 o'clock as Evanston takes on Cheyenne Central. Pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture at 1 o'clock. Girls game at 2, boys at 3:30. Thank you guys so much. Have a great afternoon, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.